Hey, pretty boy. Ooh. I don't know.
I really enjoyed that. That was a nice boost of self-esteem this morning when I could use it because I had a pretty disgusting weekend.
Ooh, fun. Good, let's talk about that. I like your gray hooded sweatshirt. Is that new?
It is.
Where'd you get it?
A rummage sale.
Nice.
It's American Eagle. I don't know why it just has a white stripe on it.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that you had to tell me it was American Eagle? Like, even though I got this at a rummage sale, it's brand name.
Yeah, it's a brand name thingamabob that I did.
What happened this weekend that you're so disappointed in yourself? Oh, by the way, it's a Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner.
I pretty much was a disgusting animal
this weekend. What happened?
I accidentally cockeyed in my pants on Friday. I was in the camper working on stuff, and I just gambled and lost. But it was just me and my daughter.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, okay, V, we got to go in the house because Dad accidentally went potty in his pants, so he needs to go take a shower. And she's like, oh, Dad, why didn't you tell me you had to go potty? Then we could have took you.
What, you jumped in the shower?
Yeah. No, this was a shower one.
You gambled that much? Usually you can, like, squeak them out a little bit and, like, maybe a little puff of dust will come out. Yours, I feel like you could have stopped at one point, but you just kept going.
No, it wasn't full.
I feel like you gambled, then you're like, well, hell, I'm already here. I'm already here.
No,
let's do this.
I've been there before, but no, this was just like... I'll put this. There was a lot of quantity for the amount of opening there was.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then I puked on Saturday.
Why?
Well, I was drinking pretty much the whole day.
Yeah.
And then I stopped drinking at like 6, and I got a hangover at 8 p.m. You had that where you day drink and then it's just hangover? Yeah.
Like, I got a headache for some reason.
Yeah. I was like, God didn't intend you to get hungover awake.
Wait a minute.
You're supposed to work into a hangover.
Why were you drinking so all day?
Oh, we went up to my sister and brother-in-law's cabin.
Okay.
We brought our camper, so we just spent the weekend up there.
How fun. Wait a minute. What do you mean the weekend?
Like Friday, Saturday, came home
Friday
Sunday.
Too?
Yeah.
So when I was calling you, you were in the woods?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Yeah,
I feel like I need to know things like
Why?
that. I don't know. I need to know where you're located. I didn't know you were in the woods.
Yeah.
Maybe I ought to talk to you about that. And maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know now because I
Who knows? I guess we'll never know how I would have reacted to you outside.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, so I started, you know those, I drank like we were in Mexico.
Sure.
On Saturday.
Well, here's the thing.
And my kid gashed her head open.
It's because you drink like that because you're in one little location and you know you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
What did your kid gash your head open on?
We brought the four-wheeler out, too.
Yeah.
We were, like, running it through mud puddles and stuff.
Something you city boys don't know nothing about.
You guys, you city slickers don't know nothing. My wife was taking her out there, and she just popped her head on the handlebar.
She all right? She fell down.
Yeah, she's fine.
You stitched her up?
Yeah, we butterfly.
Leaves and a willow branch?
Yeah, we did it.
A little mud.
Yeah, just threw mud on it and stuff. And just be like, if she doesn't get an infection, the COVID will take her out.
Poured some gunpowder on that and then lit it like you saw in Rambo.
Yep. So, yeah, she's fine. A lot of blood, though. Oof. Was not ready for that. Because it was a head wound.
Scary, right?
Yeah.
When they come in like that.
Kayla was.
Yeah.
Because they came down the trail and I was just sitting at the campfire and V was flipped around and onto her chest. And I was like, oh, she must have hit her head, and she was crying. I didn't know the extent of it until she got there. And then, like, Kayla's covered in blood, V's covered in blood, like, you want to know a quick way? You want to know a quick way to lose a buzz? Yeah. See your wife and daughter covered in blood, and you switch to water real fast.
Yeah, no, that's a scary situation. My daughter this happened recently, where she fell off of her scooter because she was trying to do some kind of trick. And the handlebars, did I tell this story?
I don't think so.
No. Handlebars, you know how they're this way, parallel, I guess, she tried to do some kind of trick, and they went straight up and down, like one end on the ground, one end pointed up to the sky, and she fell and she hit her neck and the handles have been ripped, and so they're like pushed down, so the metal jagged bar is just like sticking up. She hits it, and she comes in freaking out and bleeding from her neck.
That would have freaked me out.
So we skyrocket, our level of anxiety skyrocket, and oh my God, for like 2 minutes in that house, it was panic mode.
Yeah. Just you and Angie kind of yelling at each other because you don't know why.
punching Dewey. You don't know why.
Why did you do this? Well, I said never get her a scooter.
Why is Dad's hand on the stove? It's on.
I said we should have got her a piano. I said years ago, let's get her a piano. And you said no.
Getting frozen peas, bags of frozen peas out like that's going to do something. And, no, it didn't do like too. I mean, it was bleeding pretty good, but it didn't pierce. But if she would have been right through here, like the softer part of her neck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that could have been bad.
Yeah. I said the same thing because it's like right here above her eye. I was like, if it was 2 inches down, I would have a kid with an eye patch.
I nailed him with that 7-iron. I mean,
you should have killed him.
Oh my God. What an idiot. Don't stand
you or Hardy.
Don't stand that close to me.
When you're swinging.
When we're swinging his golf club, and he was right beside me, and I didn't. And that it was the when it comes around your body.
Yeah.
And he was right there, and oh my God, the amount of blood that was coming from that kid's head.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so much.
Head wounds scare the hell out of me.
And you know who you can tell who I am as a person.
Did you run away and not tell anybody?
No, I wanted to. I ran when we were running towards the house. I go, oh my God. Thinking about this now, it's just like, yeah, this is you. I kept saying, okay, don't say it was me. Don't say I did this.
Say we were playing with a homeless guy, and he did it.
He was crying like he's not heard. And he ran into that house, and oh my God, did he? The mom screamed, and I just ran down and ran inside, and my mom goes, "What happened?" I go, "Nothing."
No,
like,
I've been here.
Get away with it. Like even though it was a pure accident, I don't know what was going to happen though.
Yeah,
I didn't know he's going to die. I didn't think he would, but man, there was a lot of blood.
Yeah, head wounds are scary. And like then I think because I have a scar right here that I got from trying to do a backflip off my dad's truck, and I made it halfway. But like thinking, why did we like my parents must have been absolutely losing in their mind because I had stitches too, so they had to take me to the hospital.
What? Let me ask you, if their insurance didn't cover
Hardee's.
Yeah. Would you, in that situation, go, you guys owe us a little bit of money because your kid, man, let's not forget I was pooping in a Cool Whip container, so they probably knew we didn't have too much.
Yeah, they were probably just like, what are we going to get?
No, really. Would you be like, dude, I owe $800 on this. You should be paying half of this. Your kid is the one that tried to murder my kid.
I don't know. Because it was an accident. So, like, if your kid wasn't standing that close, then it wouldn't happen.
I feel bad that
It's not like my kid came up and bashed your kid in the head. This was a pure accident. I'm not going to give you any money for that. So, no.
My neighbor in Green Bay, when we were renting that house, that white dog of ours, what the hell was that dog's name?
William.
Never forget. I actually just did. He went over. He was right on the edge of our property, but it was in the neighbor's property. His two mean dogs were running all over the place. Apparently, he never let them out, and this time they were out, and they came and was taking Billy like a slinky. One dog had his legs, and they were pulling him apart, and we had to take him to the hospital, and the bill was like $700. Not a real hospital. It was a vet. We didn't just take him to the ER. We know better. That would have been really costly.
When Dewey broke his arm, you brought him to a vet, but you brought Billy to the ER.
And I called him up the next day, and I said, hey, since it was your dogs that did this, how about you don't got to pay half. What about $300? And he said, that sounds fair. For me, like, I don't know if I would do that now. I don't know why I did it then, and thinking that, because all he would have had to say was, because it was on his property.
All he really would have had to say was, nah, man, because I didn't choose to bring your dog in. Like, how bad was Billy?
It was $700. It was. I mean, he was
like,
ripped
would he
apart.
Would he have survived if you didn't bring him?
Oh boy!
Like, did he get stitches and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he was cut up. I thought he was
cut
just
up,
like beaten up,
stretched apart.
Yeah,
dislocated some shoulders.
Did he really?
Oh, probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
He was really messed up.
He couldn't have done too much for $700. I know that
I can't remember.
It's
how much
a good amount.
It was probably $700.
Around there.
I know I asked him for $300, and I know it wasn't. I don't think it was quite half. Yeah. Is it because all he really had to say was, "Nah, I'm not going to do that."
Yeah.
Your dog was in my yard.
Well, you feel a little bit more responsibility for your dogs. Like if your kid, well, like the Hardy, the Higgins or Hardy, which one of your stupid name friends was it?
For what? That golf club?
7-iron.
Hardy.
Yeah. Hardy. For that,
I
don't think that your parents should have had to pay for that because it was an accident. It was 2 kids and it was an accident. But if Dozer went and like bit a kid and they had to go get stitches, you'd feel obligated to be like, that was my dog. I should have protected that more. You feel like you should have more control over your dog than you do your kid.
If my neighbor's dog came into my yard, and Dozer made him bleed, and they took him to the vet, would I be like, I don't know, would you? Would I go, man? Your dog wandered over. Take better care of your dog.
Even if it's like such a smaller dog.
Well, I get it if it's a kid. That's no good. But another animal, he could have thought it was a rabbit. Like Billy didn't. It's another animal.
What if it is a dog that he knows? Does that make sense?
Yeah, like a dog that came over and then they must have gotten into a little scuffle.
Yeah, like they've been over a few times and they've been fine, but then this time Dozer was just in a bad mood and it's like, dude, could you just float me $200?
I really don't know if I would. I don't know, because I'd be like, yeah, that was an accident. They had a little scuffle. Sometimes they just don't get along. Yeah, but I don't know.
That seems like a Jake, yeah.
I mean, would you? If somebody said they wanted $300 for your dog, but that dog came into your yard? I don't know. I mean, you don't. And here's the thing. You know they're going to move. Like, we were renting that house.
Yeah.
You know, I get it if you're going to be, because that could ruin for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that ruins the relationship. Matt, maybe you could, just because isn't there like well, no, because it was on your property. Like, I'm trying to think of the repercussion of calling somebody and saying, dude, these dogs sent my dog to the vet.
I guess it's how much
could they get put down for that?
That dude never hit their dogs were out in like the cage in the backyard. I'd feel bad, like constantly. He never did anything with them. So I think that he knows that he was probably a little bit of the cause. Yeah. Like if Dozer, that's out of the blue for him to do something like that, because he would never do that. I don't think I would. If my dog was just an awful dog and I knew it was because of me, and then that dog attacked another dog, maybe I would feel more inclined to be like, well, I could probably have trained or hang out with that dog a lot more.
Yeah, it's like... I'm
glad we got to the bottom of this fictional story, or the story that was true that happened 14 years ago.
Yeah, because we needed to get there. But like I said, if your dog...
I feel closure now.
Is there any repercussions? Like, could you have called somebody on that dude's dogs?
I don't think so, because they're his. The only thing that really worried me, I was like, man, I have a kid that's no bigger than Billy right now.
That's true. I didn't even remember that Piper was small once.
Now, somebody on the text line, what do these idiots know, though? The other dog, why did I attack 5212? We love you. The other dogs were protecting their home. I think you can still get in trouble if your dog attacks someone or something on your own property. Maybe? Really? Even though it's your property?
I think so.
Wow.
Because isn't that why they say don't beware of dog signs, because it messes with your insurance? Because they become a liability then. Well, it's like anything. If a tree on your property is protecting its yard by falling on a person, like in The Happening, I mean, you got to pay for that.
I don't know where I was going to go. I was just going to keep saying I had something, but...
Your kid was about the same size as Billy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. The guy told Angie that he was going to put the dogs down. And I told him, I called, and Jake's trying to be the bigger man here. Like,
don't put him down. Why don't you just pay me?
Yeah, I called him, and I'm like, listen, don't do that. They thought the dog was a rabbit.
Yeah.
But then I asked for $300. The wife, I think, did not want to do that because I had to go over
and get it
and knock on the door. He's like, come on over. She's there. I'm at work. This was the next day or whatever. And I go knock on the door before I went to IXX. And she seemed not very happy. It was $250, I think she gave me now. And I'm thinking about this because I was in the kitchen while she was writing the check. Who uses checks anymore?
Yeah. Right. Stupid idiot.
But I could tell that she was not. Well, I get it.
Yeah, it's a bill you didn't expect. A $250 bill you didn't expect. Because your dogs are bad.
If a dog attacks a dog twice, it has to be put down. What?
Okay. Is that a real thing?
You guys got to be careful. Listening to you guys on Thursday and Friday makes everyone remember how good you used to be. I don't understand where that came from. Now I got to call you because I need to know what we were talking about.
What does that mean?
I don't know. We're calling. We're not going to call and attack you.
Yeah, we did use some pretty old bits.
I got to hear what they're talking about.
Yeah. They're not going to answer.
You don't think so because they were being negative? I don't want to attack. I really want to know what we did on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Guarantee it's a guy.
We have to report any dog bite in the ER unless it's a patient's dog, regardless of where it happened.
Help.
It was a dude. Hi, what's your name? Oh, wait, go on the radio with us first.
Hang on, I'm trying to get you on Bluetooth.
All right. Good man. Good man right
my
there.
God,
Man,
are you a smart man? You're off to a good start of not being attacked. Because we don't want to attack you, but man, taking our show into consideration. Oh, bye. See you later.
I want to know what we were talking about Thursday and Friday.
I know that a lot of it was from...
It was all scams.
It was all... I don't think any of it was a scam.
I hope not.
But a lot of it was from like over a year ago. Like a year ago. It was all like... It was old. It was old bits. That might be him.
Is this you, Bluetooth?
Yep, this is him.
Hey,
God,
Bluetooth.
you sound good.
What were we doing on Thursday and Friday? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, you had all your games and all your scams, and then you were talking about how you hated doing your games and you hated doing your scams. Then there was a little bit of Sydney, Jim on Demand. It was the argument with Steve on Demand and Jim on Demand.
Oh, yeah, that was fun when the P1s happened. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, all good shows have to go down. This is the end.
Yeah,
soon.
do you remember the last season of Friends?
Right.
You got to get the P1s to start helping out again.
Well, we need to stop sending letters, I think.
All right, Bluetooth. Thank you for calling and telling us we're terrible.
No, you guys are good. I love you.
Right.
No, he didn't say we were terrible. He just said we were better.
I like his name, Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a P1. I like him. All right, man. Take care, brother. Did you hear him? It was we do got to bring. You know what? Fine, we'll bring a game today that we've been carrying on like herpes.
Which
we've
one?
Been hanging on to like herpes. It was the one that you created. Remember, I was like, "Hey, can you do all that stuff in that room?" And you're like, "Yeah."
The songs?
Yeah, we'll do.
Wait, we haven't done that yet?
No.
Oh God, this is going to be interesting because I don't remember the words or the songs I picked.
I hate the games and scams, and my stepdaughter told me yesterday she missed the games. Yuck.
Yuck because she's your stepdaughter, or yuck because she likes the games?
I got to tell you something, man. I am really upset. A couple different things that has happened.
What?
One being Solu put signs up.
Okay.
I'm going to go over and put my own signs up. Giving me credit. You know
Still
what?
haven't given you credit. I've been checking that page.
Yeah, they took that down. Solo took that down on Facebook when some of the other P1s went on there and started
harassing. Pretty much.
And now they got signs. Let me read
They
what
were
the sign
truthers.
says. And I'll tell you why I know what the sign says. There's another thing I'm mad about. No fetching, no playing fetch with any dog. All dogs on leashes, only house dogs allowed to roam free. Keep your women on the dance floor. I don't even think they have a dance floor. So there are signs posted. You want to know how I know there's signs posted? Because I have friend stealers in my group. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Friend stealers?
Yes.
No, you gotta have friends first.
So I got Darren and Courtney.
Okay.
I got Tim and Connie.
Oh no. They hung out without you?
Yes. Now, they've done this 2 weekends in a row. Here's the thing. We introduced those two together. We are the hub.
Not anymore.
I know, listen, they invited us.
Okay.
That's fine. But here's the thing. They invited us to kayak, which I can't with my dislocated shoulder. And then they invited us to Solu, which I can't because my wife tried murdering their dog.
Yeah, you would have to shave your face or put on a thick fake mustache. You're not allowed to go back. And now that our listeners went on their Facebook and said Jake from the Jake and Tanner show is a hero, a GD hero. You should have a statue of him. Now you really can't go back.
No, but the whole, my wife was so weird. She was in such a weird mood on Saturday because they were all out at Solu, kid free, right? And and here's the thing, they don't have to pay for their kids to get watched. I just watch them in the neighborhood when I get home from work. No, they don't have to. They don't got to pay throughout the week. We have to pay a sitter throughout the week. So when the weekends come, it's like, dude, I don't know if I want to spend $60 on a sitter. But my wife was so beat up about jealous? Like her FOMO. I had it a little bit in the beginning, and then I got over it. I'm like, we're doing our own thing.
I don't think I could handle it.
Well, she was taking pictures. Like she was like, well, we're doing our own fun, and she was taking pictures and sending it.
Crafts.
And then right away in the morning and the next day, she's like, well, we're feeling good. Bet you they're not. And then taking pictures of her coffee, and we're up at like 6 a.m.
I would have, my pettiness would have been like, when you guys are done, we're having a bonfire and I got a whole cooler full of beer. I would have set up a party at the end.
Yeah, Angie said that. She's like, well, maybe we could have everybody over here and we'll just do a little bit of a bonfire. She was...
Yeah, I would have done that. I would have went all out. I would have spent more than Solu to go get, I would have been like, dude, I got pizzas coming. I got everything. I got beer. Everything's on me. Don't even worry about it. Come on over. Hey, whatever happened to Cracker Dan? And his cracker wife. And his cracker kids.
Yeah, no, they're still good. They're still crackering. He's on.
Are they in
league.
the down low right now?
No, he's doing softball, just like white people love.
Listen,
softball.
Okay, I feel attacked because I would love to do softball.
That's what they're doing, and they're doing it like it. Not only is he coaching.
Oh, he coaches
his daughter's baseball team.
Oh,
now he's on a softball league. He ain't got no time. He ain't got no time for us over on Hickory Drive and us doing nothing because we have no friends.
I would not anymore. Tim and Connie took them.
No, you don't understand. That is weird. And then when I think about it, I'm like, this feels odd. We're the reason, man.
Yeah.
We're the reason they even know each other. And now they got their own little Facebook group that we're not even a part of. I don't do groups.
It's like they have a Facebook group, like a messenger chat.
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't be down for that.
Dude, should I tell them? I don't like it.
I shut that down.
should call him right now and wake him up and say, hey, you know what I don't like? I don't like you. You know what I think it is? I think it's Tim and Connie trying to steal Darren and Courtney. I don't think Darren and Courtney are really doing it.
Does that make you feel bad that you're not enough for Tim and Connie? You didn't look at it that way.
Well,
did you?
Here's the thing on this. This is weird because they're going up north. So they... No. Okay, it's all coming together now. They're going up north and renting a Airbnb, whatever it is.
Together?
Well, just him and Connie.
Oh, okay.
A couple weekends ago when they went to hang out, and we decided no. Tim came on Monday. After the Monday after they hung out, knocks on the door. I answer. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in a year.
Wait, people knock on doors yet?
Well, you did.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
I text and say, I'm at your front door.
Right. Text would have sufficed.
Yeah.
But he knocked on the door and he's like, hey, would you guys want to come up there? We're going to go that weekend to hang out. And Courtney and Darren, we already asked them. They might go. So I went, now thinking about it, what they did is they asked, and then they knew if they went that we would feel hurt and upset if they didn't ask us. We just got the pity invite. These son of a bitches wouldn't even have friends if it wasn't for us.
Maybe. Or maybe they just saw them first and then went to you.
I know exactly what's going on. We're trying to get pushed out.
Maybe they want friends that don't take their problems on the air. You need to go find friends.
New friends. I'm going to start some kind of fund. I need a fund for this. Honestly, and I'll be done with this, but I really feel like you're not taking it as seriously as I am, because I think you think that it's not true, but I do. I think we're trying to get... They'll hang out.
I think it can only benefit you.
Now, listen, Tim wants to be Darren. Because they're two peas in a pod. They're both gun nuts and hunters and love Trump and which is fine. That's great. And here I am.
Yeah. Old liberal Jake.
Old liberal Jake.
Saying that everybody deserves equal rights.
Guys can marry guys.
Yeah. Not going every time you see a same-sex marriage.
Not saying they do. But man, boy, really talking about it on the radio. And then they pick solo and kayaking. Two things I can't do.
Water and drinking. You love those things.
Friend stealers. I asked Colton about this. I'm like, have you read this? And he's like, yeah, I had it. We introduced a couple, and then they couldn't come over to our weekend to do something. This was a couple years ago or whatever, and they found out on Instagram that because those couples decided to hang out and didn't tell them.
It makes you feel.
It should be asked. That's what it should be. It should be.
You don't own them. Which one are you sad about? Or are you more upset about? Are you more upset that Darren is hanging out with Tim, or that Tim is hanging out with Darren?
I guess both.
No, there's got to be one that's more than the other. Which one do you covet more as a friend?
Well, Tim and Connie, they didn't hang out with it. Literally, they've told me this. Because of us, they hang out with people. They only hung out with a couple of friends they grew up with.
Okay.
I want a statue at the end of their driveway, along with a Solu sign. And then,
Solu statue
and then Darren and Courtney are I want to call him.
Who you calling?
I want to call Darren and wake him up.
I think it's brilliant. I think you should.
And just tell him.
I think so. I think maybe pull that to the next segment.
All right. Somebody said, Jake, I get where you're coming from. I have a friend who did that, and now we don't talk.
Listen, friend stealers are the worst.
Maybe we'll call him next. Depends
No,
on
not maybe. You will.
Should we?
Yeah, for sure.
Should I go right on the attack?
I would. Piece of ass for starters. Good morning, you pile of ass. That's what I would say.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. More of us next. Very good. Very good. Well, hey, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. How you doing on that iPad over there? You going to buy it? You're doing flex payments to my Dave? Oh, wait a minute. I don't have you up. Okay, what's that?
Yeah, I'm doing flex. I haven't made one yet.
What? I
feel like he should give me the 90 days like everybody else.
What is he giving you?
It's 50. I said, I was like, I'll give you $50 a week. Because then I'll pay him every time that I get my extra check. Or whatever.
So he goes.
But I haven't paid him yet. So
how much is he selling it for?
$250. I think I might just give him the whole $250.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
He repossesses it.
Breaks into my house. I'm taking it. What are those payments? Interesting. He's like, now you got a late payment, and he throws me 2 collections. Hey, dude, you're ruining my credit over this.
Yesterday, we went to Mothie Lake with the bikes, and
I thought you were gonna wait. Oh, God, that sounds like a gross lake.
it
feels like the whole thing has a scum on top.
Oh, fun! Yeah, no, you're right. It's just wet. Like if you look at the videos, if you see a video that Angie posted, we're on a bike trail, and it's water is just covering the whole thing, so we had to pedal through it, which is fun. But yeah, you're right. It's just got this little bit of a gross film, like when you're walking on the it's a cool campground. I mean, past the yick.
Like you're pretty sure, you can't say for sure, but you're pretty sure that they dump all their outhouses into the lake.
I don't know, man. And nothing makes you feel older than sitting at a beach and all these 14-year-olds and 14-year-old girls, enough to where I went to Angie, I go, why are their parents letting them wear that? And because it seems...
Like a 2-piece?
Yes! Yeah. And it seems like they're too young to be that, not that many. I don't know. Is that normal?
I don't know, man.
And and then Angie goes, this will be weird. We could probably be their parents. And why you got to do that? Because of
100% you could be their parents.
Well, if you think about
Piper's
this,
10.
If they were 14, I'm 39.
Yeah.
So I would have been, what, 24?
You would have been my age.
Think about this. I thought about this on the way here, thinking about this bit. Your kid is going to be one of those 14-year-old girls.
Why?
That are going to be scantily clad.
What the hell? Why are you saying that my kid's going to be a teenage whore?
No.
What the hell?
I'm not saying you're like,
who's going to have a slutty daughter? Tanner.
No.
Tanner looks like she's going to be the town bike.
No, I'm not saying that.
That damn parent.
Listen, I'm saying... those 14 were wearing regular bikinis.
Yeah.
But I'm an old man, and it seems like I have a daughter. You shouldn't be wearing that stuff. But you're going to be your kid is going to be that age. At the
your
age
kid's going to be that age,
I know,
too.
But I'm just saying it was weird for me to think at my age right now.
At 43, you're not going to let your kid wear a bikini at 14?
I'm not saying that.
The hell are you saying?
I'm just saying it was weird that my wife said, man, those could be our kids. But when you're my age, that will be your kid.
Oh, yeah, the skank. That's what you're saying.
You're taking offense. I never called your daughter a skank. God.
You're like, what?
One day, if you're ever re-listening to these podcasts, or
Uncle Jake called you a whore.
I never called you a whore. There's no backstory to this.
You bet on it. Like if you were in Vegas and it's like, who's going to have the skanky daughter? You're like, I'll take 50 on Tanner.
That is not. No. And I'm not saying that. And you're saying at 43, would I not let my daughter wear a bikini? Probably, but again, going to be flipping weird. Because
it's going to be terrible.
Because she's not a kid anymore.
But like I said, you know what's going to be
God. You guys, oh my God. This is why I hate radio. This is why we can't do radio anymore. We can't.
You guys are being super sexist right now. Girls can wear whatever they want without you sexualizing them. Yeah, they can, but they're 14 and they're wearing... listen, shut up. If a 14-year-old boy was out there wearing a thong Speedo, guess what conversation we would have? What kind of parent's going to let him go out there wearing a thong? Doesn't matter.
Why radio's so scary right now. I'm not kidding, man. We got to go work at Trader Joe's. Got to go to Vermont, man, and do Trader Joe's or something. We got to get out of this because of the things that we say we're too loosey-goosey.
What are you talking about? All we're saying that we are not saying anything that is sexist right now.
I agree with that.
This person's just wrong.
But there's a lot of idiots like this person. There's too many idiots out there.
Yeah, but there's going to be more of those idiots in Vermont. This is a pretty red state with that know what jokes are. I'll give you this. I'll give Republicans this. They know jokes. They'll handle jokes better than a hardcore liberal will. Hardcore liberals, they don't want anything joked about ever. Don't make any kind of joke. Don't make any kind of farce. No.
You said farce.
No. But Republicans love jokes. They love making fun of people. Oh, I don't agree with your views, but man, I can hang out with Republicans because I know I can say anything I want.
1271 wants to let us know 5-year-olds wear bikinis.
You shouldn't know that. Wait, why? Okay.
You said you shouldn't know that. Anyway, somebody said we're not being sexist. We're going to take that one. 8828. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're going to ignore the 5-year-olds wear bikinis, guys. Weirdo.
Yeah. He just wants to let us know. Hey, I just 5-year-old.
I was at the beach.
Just lay it out.
Taking roll call. This person's probably like, I got pictures too. You want to see? I got proof.
I guess that's just a weird way of me saying that I'm old.
Yeah, this person's like, you're talking about your observations and feelings as a parent. How is that sexist? It's not like we're saying every woman needs to be dressed like a Middle Eastern woman where you can only see their eyes. We're saying a 14-year-old girl wearing adult bathing suits makes us feel weird as dads.
Because our daughter's going to be doing the same thing, and there are weirdos out there, man. Like this guy liking liking, just telling us that 5-year-olds wear bikinis.
Yeah.
Somebody said, Jake, you look sore. You need physical therapy? I do. I have not been doing it. Remember when the doctor said, hey, you dislocated your shoulder, so you should do physical therapy? And I said, what do you know? You went to your little medical school and your degree. I go, give me some papers off Wikipedia. I'm going to do it myself.
You called me and you're like, it's just a scam that they're just trying to get money out of me. I was like, I don't know, man. They're doctors.
I do think it's
because I went to physical therapy for my elbow and it made it wasn't bad. I only went to a few sessions because that's all my work would pay for. But I get because physical therapy is good, and also if you have to go there, you're gonna do it.
I don't want to pay for it. You pay for my physical therapy.
Doesn't your insurance cover that?
It does. Oh, why am I not doing it?
I don't know, man. You didn't even check. I think you just thought that they were going to swipe your debit card at the door.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. The Wikipedia, they only have pictures, and I'm not doing them right. So I'm just making up my own routines that last a few seconds. Bluetooth says, one of our P1s, we just found this guy out, found him today.
Yeah.
I have a 14-year-old daughter, and I hate what she wears. Swimsuits are way, way too small anymore.
Yeah.
Another thing that's making me feel old is social media.
Oh,
and you gave up. I'm going to be honest, man. You shouldn't have given up so early as you did.
Yeah. I like Twitter. I really do enjoy Twitter. I'll go through Twitter. I enjoy how instant Twitter is. So, if somebody tweets something, it doesn't just show up later in your algorithm. It's like, hey, new tweet. Bert Kreischer tweets this out for his tour. That's a nice place to get the first information because you get it as it happens.
Man, see, I'm not even a part. Do you have your own personal Twitter?
I think so.
So you're just never on it.
No, I don't tweet. I go on there to look at the 15 people I follow.
Through our Jake and Tanner one, or
I think I have a personal one.
Oh, you do?
I think I have one from a long time ago that's just signed in.
See, I'm not even.
But I think most of the time, if I'm on there, Yeah, it's because I wanted to follow people, and you and I have a strict only following sad Keanu Reeves policy.
Yeah, we started that really early in our career.
Yeah, so
Don't
I
know
think
if it's bad or
that's
not.
what I made a Twitter so I could follow comedians and other celebrities and not mud up our following.
Because Facebook, it's so weird to hear these 14-year-olds wearing too skimpy of clothes.
Yeah.
Talk about how Facebook is dead, and the only reason they said the parents are killing. But here's the thing, man. Us parents are the reason. I mean, Zuckerberg made it cool for us.
Yeah.
And we were there when it began. It's ours.
I mean, if you think about it, it's a little bit more yours than mine, but it's ours. Well, I was there when it became public. When it became public, I switched over from MySpace to Facebook. I really like this comment. We'll get right back to this Facebook thing. 0344 says, maybe it was a typo and they meant to say you guys are sexy, not sexist. That's what it was. That's what it was. Sorry, whoever texted that. We should have known that you were just saying that we're sexy.
Here, this is what this 21-year-old says. I'm still on Facebook to keep in touch with old friends, to plan meetups, and just to be nosy. But it's becoming a platform for the old generation.
Oh, shut up! I hate
keep
them.
an eye on the younger generation. That's why I don't really post many things there.
This is when I hear people talk about like Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok and stuff like that and Twitter. And I was like, that's so much better. And I was like, why are you even doing that when Facebook is the best?
Going back to our previous topic, those are the kinds of suits they sell for girls. You cross the line when you body shame them by calling them skanks. I never called anyone a skank, and we were referring to Tanner's daughter as a skank.
Yeah. Wait. She's 3. So settle down, okay?
Yeah, wait.
We already determined...
Wait, I should be offended.
We already determined that you were calling us sexy, not sexist.
Yeah, so stop talking to us.
Or the sexiest.
That's the way we're keeping it.
Super. You're being super sexist.
I don't use Facebook.
I always vote Democrat. I can tell that you're a stupid liberal. My God.
I don't use Facebook anymore because none of my friends use it.
Why?
So there's no point.
Shut up. It's the best. Do you need to get a secondhand toaster? Facebook.
Say,
you want to join a group for people that like comic books that have BT girls in them? Facebook. You want to go and watch videos from your favorite streamers? Facebook. You want to know where Paula Deen has been ever since she dropped some N-words on TV? Facebook.
Yeah, no, they said that. I mean, not the Paula Deen and N-words, but they said it's really good when you want to find out too much stuff about people.
Yeah. It's got everything. Facebook Watch, Facebook Marketplace. They even have Facebook Dating now.
Everybody's talking about how much better Instagram is, but does Facebook own Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. Who cares?
Yeah.
Zuckerberg's going to be okay even if Facebook dies.
Yeah.
What he's doing is he can't get rid of Facebook. The problem is he's not making Facebook appealing to the younger generation. Why?
That's why he has Instagram.
Right, exactly, because these 35-year-olds these 35 and 40-year-olds that are my age, we're doing Facebook still, barely.
Still killing
it.
Still killing it on Facebook.
That's right.
We're still making a status update that starts with is because it used to be like, Tanner Schramm is having a good day.
I've tried Instagram. Don't understand it. I don't know what boomeranging is, and I don't even want to try it. I tried for like 2 days, and I kept calling.
You called me.
Yeah, I was like, hey, how do I do? I don't. And then Snapchat, somebody asked me what my Snap score or our Snap score was. And I go, I don't even know what that means. And they go, don't you have one? And I go, I think we have one. Because David Dobrik, that guy, that guy just, ever since Sydney or you mentioned that guy's name, I just realized how popular he is.
I hate him.
He owns social media.
He's got a stupid baby face. Everybody loves him.
Why does everybody think he's so good looking?
That's wrong. If you think he's good looking, then you are not. Your brain isn't developed yet. It's still soft. It's not your fault. You're just young. Okay? Your brain is still soft in parts because Dobrik is not attractive. I think what people like is that he takes a lot of video. It's like, here, let me put it in terms that we understand. David Dobrik stole a lot from us. Mm-hmm. You know how people want to be a part of this because we're friends and we talk like we're friends and it seems like just a conversation you want to be a part of? Dobrik makes videos of him and a group of people just messing around.
How did he be? That's how he became popular?
I think. I don't know.
Where did he start out? Did he start out at YouTube? YouTube?
The only, yeah, maybe. The only other social media that I ever embraced was Vine, and it died. So now I won't give my heart up to any other social media.
Did he, honestly,
I think he started on YouTube.
And what? What was his first video? Is it, what video made him where people started paying attention to that guy?
I don't know. Let's see.
Is he every video I see him in, he seems to be pretty, I got to finish that. He seems nice. He seems like he's got that down. He doesn't seem as cocky a-hole like you. That's probably why we're not David Dobrik.
David Dobrik.
We need a David Dobrik on this show. Where's Zach Morris? Why can't Zach Morris be a part of our show?
Video.
I see that guy walking around. I didn't know that was Zach Morris until you said that was Zach Morris.
I don't know what he does here.
All I want is Saved by the Bell references, though.
David Dobrik got his start on the now defunctioning video sharing app Vine. And he is now worth an estimated $7 million. He was born in Slovakia. Where the hell is that?
I think it's by North Carolina. By the Carolinas.
Here, you want to know how David Dobrik gets his videos? Here's one of his videos from July 30th, 2015. Putting a puppy in the microwave. Dead serious, that's the title of his video.
I'm sure that's just clickbait.
I would damn hope so.
But see, what he's doing, Tanner.
What?
I'm telling you.
What?
The shows that... Whoa, that's fun. I know that song.
Which one?
It's Jay-Z.
No, it's not.
It's close.
I'm gonna...
Take your bags.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm gonna
take your tags. I was close. Bags and tags. That's Little Macklemore.
Pocket. Yeah.
No, he's doing those shows in it was. He's doing these shows.
Yeah.
That are the shows that we dislike in radio.
Yeah.
Are the Dave Ryans, are the KVJs,
yep.
Are they taking the darts and throwing them at pumpkins that you're wearing on your head, stuff that we used to do that kind of got us popular, and now we do this, what Bluetooth called a mediocre show.
Yeah, not as good as before show.
Telling you, if we want yacht money, if we want David Dobrik money, we're going to have to start putting puppies in microwaves.
Oh, man. I don't want to put puppies in microwaves. I like puppies.
Jordan, who's 24, says as soon as the parents got on Facebook, they killed it. Shut up. They didn't get on it. They've been on it.
Yeah,
you just noticed they were on
started it. You jerk.
I've noticed that I can't speak for everyone, but my friends and I never use Facebook. We got off the train in high school. The Gram and Twit are the main go-to platforms.
Yeah, Twitter not in this market, though. People don't use Twitter here.
I still have Facebook, but not much time. I don't spend a lot of time on it. Cut down like 90%. They say Facebook, as I'm reading this, scammy. There are too many ads now. Is that true?
I mean, there are a lot of that's the thing. If you use it on a computer, there's a ton of ads. I don't know. I don't...
so another one they said, another one said, though, Facebook, again, this is from a younger generation's viewpoint, is more for sharing now, videos and memes rather than posting about stuff that you did.
Oh. Yeah, but then what do you...
I guess you use Instagram.
I guess. Instagram's stupid. Instagram's stupid.
But why? Is it because we don't like it?
Maybe.
We're really bad at it. We're really bad at social media.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah. I'll take an interest then.
No.
I mean, we have to.
I don't. Probably. I mean, we should probably say we have an Instagram. Do we?
I believe so. It's Jake and Tanner.
See what our last post was on Instagram. Oh, I have it right here.
Probably you.
It was?
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. How do I even get to this? That's me.
It's the first one. We're at it.
Are you on it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, no,
I am
I'm
too.
not on it.
Oh, it is me. Fish. How did that get up there? Wait, how do I tell the date? March 7th was our last post on Instagram. This is the stuff that our young generational Z Drake says that we need to be better. By the way, we this producer of ours, we hired her to do this, and she's the worst.
Yeah, not a lot of things been posted.
Well, she hates Facebook. I remember you used to get on her and other producers that we had, like, get on Facebook.
You gotta put something on there. That's where our entire audience is. Well, that's the thing. I've been doing this long enough to know that our audience is on Facebook. That's where we built them all. So
but now this generation that is younger, what are they? They're not going to listen to talk radio. Well, maybe they do podcasts.
Yeah, because they're getting into podcasts.
We got to get into the gram world.
Why?
To get these youngins.
You went from.
We got to get youngins.
Yeah, but how do you get youngins?
Got to get them into the studio. Waves.
What?
I got to get them in here somehow.
We need interns.
That's what we were saying this weekend when I called you and you told me where you were not at, jerk.
Why do I have to?
I'm just feeling.
I just want to let
really
you know
sensitive.
You are going to be annoyed with the amount of detail I give you now.
I am just so sensitive because you weren't even telling me where you were when I talked to you.
Okay.
And then I got friend stealers that are stealing friends, and then they went to a place.
You sound clingy.
Clingy?
I need to know where you are. You were in the woods?
Well, it would have been nice because I would have been like, I probably should let you go since you're having fun.
I wasn't.
You weren't having fun?
I was just sitting.
You weren't having fun?
I mean, I did have fun.
See, damn it.
I was just drinking.
I don't want anybody to have fun if I'm not having fun with you.
Have you ever woke up one day and realized how many beers you drank and said,
no,
what?
Okay, listen what I started doing.
Okay.
Drinking a couple and then taking them right to recyclable. Because I turned my cap to the left and the next day I can count them.
Yeah.
Or my wife can.
Yeah.
And that's no good for anybody.
I brought 2 12-packs of Leinenkugel summer shandies. Because a nice summer drink. They were on sale. We sat there all night just sitting there. And then I woke up in the morning and there were 10 of them sitting on a stump. And I was like, man, who else was drinking them? And they're like, nobody.
Yeah.
That's only you. And I was like, oh my God.
Hey, this is fun for me. Because now Generation Zs are attacking Millennials. Instead of me being attacked with my Generation X.
Yeah.
The generation that everybody just doesn't care about. And I really feel that.
Yeah, but you're the generation that also is staying out of it.
Yeah, that's true. I want to go through some of these attacks and see if they hit. I want to see if any of these Generational Z's attacks hurt you at all.
Oh, what a fun day. Why didn't you tell me
karma,
where you were
bitch.
this weekend?
This
Why is your daughter's going to be a skank when she grows up? I want to do
if you're listening to this, I never said that.
This bit that's going to make you feel bad. What did I do to you?
All right, it's a Jake and Tanner show. 866-916-0959. Your pest control text line 71090. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts. And more I think about my friends going out with my other friends, and we are the hub of this. And they went out without us to a place, the more I think the details that are going through my head of what happened that night, I go, oh, yeah, they felt bad. They made it weird. Let me give you one more example on this.
Okay.
Which, by the way, they did invite us, but they knew that I couldn't go there because my wife put a pillow over the dog's face and tried killing it.
Yeah, did they know that you also had people attack them on Facebook?
Oh, yeah, right. Wait, did those
did
guys...
they know that?
Yes, because they got
back to them?
Yeah, I got back to them. And then they were like, well, maybe we should kayak. You know I dislocated my shoulder. And then they still, instead of going, because they wanted to be kid-free.
Yeah.
They could have been like, you know what? Why don't we have a bonfire?
Yeah.
And then we'll because usually we do that. We all let all the kids just hang out. You didn't need to go out. We could have all hung out. We could have figured something out.
Yeah, they you know what they should have done? They should have been like, okay, well, we're going to go get dinner because we got a sitter already set up. We're going to get dinner, and then do you guys want to have a bonfire after?
Yeah, then we can meet up.
We meet up after that. Do you think they traded wives? Or what's possible? What's a possibility? Give me a percentage. 20%?
Yeah.
They swapped.
So,
it's not bad. Real quick.
Oh.
Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and today it was hard to wake up because I really hate Thursdays.
Yeah. Welcome to our Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be our last day of this week.
Such a rough summer, guys. You don't get it.
Apparently, it doesn't matter. Bluetooth only, he's speaking for everybody, and they only like our old shows anyway. So
I noticed that nobody came to defend us.
Yeah, boy, ain't that the truth?
Ain't none of you were like, oh, you don't know what he's talking about.
No. They were sending pictures of when they were at Solo. So my group of friends over here, my group of friends over here, they got introduced because of us. Yeah. I don't want to re-explain everything, but we were the hub of this.
Yeah, you were the middle of this Venn diagram.
They went to the beach last week or 2 weekends ago for 4 or 5 hours. Right? Maybe an hour.
Okay.
Maybe an hour.
4 or 5 hours.
Or why don't you guys do? What do you guys do? What do you guys got going? Just do things.
Yeah.
Like, why do you got to be? Who has that much time to relax?
Yeah.
As we're only working 2 days this week.
Well, settle down.
All right. So and then this weekend they went to Solo. Here's the thing though. They both, Connie was sending pictures to Angie of them being at Solo. Like, miss you, wish you were here. Private, not in a big group. We have like the big group, like six of our friends, where we send pictures or say, hey, what's going on this weekend or whatever. And then Courtney was doing the same thing, sending pictures to Angie, saying, wish you were here. So they knew it was weird. They knew that they go, this feels weird and we feel bad about this.
Nope, I got it.
Okay.
Since they did it privately, outside of the group, that means that Courtney really actually wanted Angie there. And
so they don't like each other, really.
Actually wanted Angie there.
Oh, what about me? Nobody with me.
Actually,
I
Angie,
didn't get one text.
You do, or Jake, you do. We've covered this. Without Angie, you have nobody.
Stop it. You're being mean.
I'm not being
You're
mean.
Being
You've admitted it. Angie is the fun. Angie will never stand up and say, I don't want to be here, and then walk away. Or Angie would never shut the garage door on 2 of her friends that are having a conversation in his driveway.
My driveway.
You shut it.
My driveway.
You shut it, and basically you brushed one of their shoulders with it. You hit them.
I was cooking chili, and it was cold out. I didn't want to stand out my driveway. Listen, friends are my friends when I want to have friends. If I don't want to have friends, then you have to deal. Yeah, it's tough. I think I've apologized to Cracker Dan one time. Or maybe a couple times I go, hey, listen, sorry that it's so difficult for me being your friend.
For saying that his music sucks?
Yeah, well, screw his music and his Matt Connie or whatever.
I like that guy.
Let me go through some of this, can I?
Yeah. Yeah, the things that make me feel bad.
Let's see if it does. See if it relates to you. Because it's finally happening where generational Zs are dragging millennials through the mud. What?
Read what Kyle just sent us.
Us P1s would have defended you against Bluetooth, but Joe has us on a gag order. I really want to talk about that. And at one point, I probably can. Because that was so weird.
Such a funny thing.
It's just a
weird, funny thing.
It's just out of the blue.
Do you remember when we used to work at home?
So let me go through
time. Yeah.
Because this all started with I'm awake at 3 a.m. and I just want everyone to know what generational Zs are talking about millennials.
What?
And they're attacking them. And then I have a bunch of these attacks, which makes me feel good because I felt like I was always being attacked and you were just kind of there defending me. But now it's getting to the age where you're catching up, getting older. So now all these young kids don't think you have anything worth to say.
What are you talking about? I'm still cool. I'm still cool. I know stuff. You guys want to go ripstick?
What word did you say today? Oh, man. And I go, we're using that word now. We're at that age. I can't remember. You were on a rant.
Yeah. I don't even listen when I rant. It just happens so often.
So let me read this and see if this connects with any of you. Now, millennials are like Tanner's age. To be honest, I'm kind of on that end of I'm the very edge of generational or Gen X.
I think it's 80. If you were born in the years of 81 to 94.
You're a millennial? Okay, so I'm a Gen X then, because I was born in 80.
Yeah, either 94 or 96. One of those.
Remind me.
Your wife is a millennial.
We'll do it tomorrow. We got a happy birthday tomorrow. He wanted it done on. He didn't want it. He was asking.
He was asking for it to be done on Friday
at 6:30.
Oh,
so we'll do it tomorrow. We're gonna forget again.
Hey Siri, remind us that we have a birthday tomorrow at 6:25.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah.
Okay, your reminder is set for tomorrow at 6:25 a.m.
Well, are we here July 6th?
Hell no.
That's a Monday.
Oh, then yes.
Well, we can just do it Monday. That's his birthday.
Wait. Oh, dang it. Hey, Siri.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Siri.
Oh, he didn't know if we were on vacation at that time.
Hey, Siri.
I'm here.
Ah!
She's behind you. How did she get there? All right.
Remind us we have a birthday on July 6th.
Now, I'm going to see if this relates to you. Generational Z. Now, this is like Drake.
Yeah, Drake's age.
Drake Webb, our
night guy.
Our night dude.
He says things like bat and lit.
Right.
I don't know what either of them mean.
Let's see if this this would be like him saying these things to you. Why do millennials always say, just did a thing?
But I did just do a thing.
I don't understand. I've never really heard you say that.
Yeah, you can be like, oh, I just did a thing. And then that's usually on a Facebook post.
Why do millennials...
And then you put a picture of like a dog and be like, so we did this thing.
Oh, yo, you do that.
Yeah. So this is a thing.
I'm with the Gen Zs on that one.
F you.
Actually,
that's a funny, hip way of talking.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Why is it every time you get attacked for your generational stuff, I'm right there to defend you, and then these people say one thing and you're like, they're right, you suck.
No, I agree with that one. Okay, so we're at 2 points, you 0.
Hey, what? We're out 2.
Why do millennials think being 30 is a personality trait? That is funny.
I don't know what that is yet. But that doesn't feel like...
You're close.
Yeah, I'll be 30 next year.
It's crazy, right? When did that happen?
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Why do millennials love to mention that they're alcoholics like it's a goal to achieve? That's a Wisconsin.
I don't know. I guess maybe. We see it a lot. But yeah, I do take pride that I've gone to a few AAs.
Why do millennials... Well, that shows that you were trying.
Yeah, that shows that I thought I had a problem, went to AA and said, nope, I got my ass under control. These people are telling some stories.
Millennials think they're special. Everyone knows what a VHS tape is, buddy. Sit down. Yeah, I don't know, man. Millennials aren't really VHS-y, are they?
Yeah,
That's
we are.
definitely my time.
Well, if you were born in 94, 2004. DVDs didn't start really taking over until 2000 something.
Yeah, because I was 18, so 98 was when I got my first DVD, and they didn't even hardly have them.
Yeah, those are the ones that still had that weird flap.
Yeah, so I guess you were
So-
young. You were definitely young.
All of my kids' movies were on tape. That's the thing. Imagine how many just imagine the amount of YouTube your kids watch. Imagine if they had to put a VHS tape in for each one. That's what my life was like.
Millennials love talking about their favorite 90s cartoonist, if anyone cares. You do that sometimes. Yours was some Nickelodeon show that you go...
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, I think that one was it.
It was so dirty. Watch it now. It's the dirtiest show in the world.
You know what was really dirty? And I don't think they have it on Netflix anymore, is that dog. My daughter used to watch that dog. It was like a purple...
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yes!
Yeah, that was a filthy show, too. Dude, all the shows from back... Actually, I'll tell you this. There are some shows now that are filthy dirty. I was watching a clip of my kid really likes that Teen Titans Go. I don't know if you know what that is. Yeah. And Robin...
I'm familiar.
Robin was going to have a race with Kid Flash, and he lost the first one. And he's like, I can do it now because I believe. And it's like really dramatic. And he's like, believe. And right when the starting pistol went out, he took out a stick and Nancy Kerrigan Kid Flash's knees and then started to run. And I lost my ass laughing. And then he's like halfway through and Kid Flash is like, I heard something rip. And he's just like, I believe. I laughed because it took you. It's a kid's show, so you don't expect that somebody's gonna get beat on the knees. I'll play it. I'll play it during the commercial break. You'll still laugh. Fun. It's a fantastic and amazing. The Amazing World of Gumball, dude. Having a kid right now is the best time because I feel like all of the kids that were all the people that are my age and your age understand that watching kids shows is the worst. So they put in a lot of adult jokes that kids don't understand, but we can still enjoy.
Have you watched, I don't even know if it's on, it was a few years ago, and it is just laugh out loud funny. And it is that Barbie Dream House.
No.
It's I think it's... I know they have those words in it. And that's one that I could watch without the kids. Like, really? It's that funny.
There is a show that I got really invested in the story that I did watch without my kid, and it was Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh, yeah, I heard you talk about that. Apparently, that's a popular thing.
I started watching it. My kids... Oh, and me and my wife are way too into the movie Descendants now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're at that age.
Yep, we're at the age now.
4?
3. My kid's 3.
My daughter was... Oh, my God, she went nuts. I had to buy... She's got Mal's journal. Like, she's got... She's not in Descendants anymore. But man,
she didn't watch the third one?
She did, but she's not like obsessed.
Okay.
Where she was watching it all the time. She wanted Halloween. She wanted to be Mal or Evie. Like it was that. She was nuts with it.
V had a microphone that she got at a garage sale that had their first Rotten to the Core song or whatever.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Core.
Man, hold on.
Rotten to the core.
That song is so good.
And then so there was that, and I was like, well, let's watch that movie. Like, do you want to watch the movie where that song's from? And she's like, yeah. And then she went off and played. Me and my wife were, like, so invested. And then we watched the second one last night. Second one, 1,000 times better than the first one.
That, she's the girl that was on that. She played the twins on.
Yeah,
This is my jam, man. This is my ringtone, FYI.
Everybody's Wicked or whatever from the second one, a little bit better, but
hold on. I gotta figure this out. Descendants. That one guy. What's the guy's name that I don't want?
Yeah, he
passed away or whatever. Run to the Core was my jam.
The second movie, the beginning song. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddest?
What's the second one?
I think it's something wicked. Everybody's wicked. W-I-C-K-E-D.
Oh,
wicked.
ways to be wicked.
Yeah. What is it?
Wait, is it? Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, this is my jam, too. Oh, he's the guy that was... Oh, man.
Yeah.
What happened to that guy? Oh.
Yeah, he passed away. He's not alive anymore.
I haven't told my daughter that because she's watched it. She recently had this on, and I was telling it to Angie, and then I went, "Oh, that'll be weird to tell."
That'll be weird for her,
even though
it'll be her
it's
first celebrity death.
Right? It's a thing like that. Kid's no longer on this world.
Yep, they won't. They can't make a fourth one. Wicked.
Okay, wait a minute. I have.
Oh my God! Sorry. Do you want to get into the other song? Look up Uma. My name is Uma. What's my name? That one's great.
Okay, hold on. Ways to be wicked. Oh, what's my name? Is that the one?
Yeah, what's my name? That's from Uma, Ursula's daughter. She is badass. And then they get in a rap battle. Jake,
I want to hear
Uma,
this.
and Mal get in a rap battle.
All right, we're going to watch it right now. Wait a minute. What one is that? Is that What's My Name, the rap battle? Because I'm watching this right now. I have not watched this one.
Off again.
Sorry. I'm not used to your pot being there. And pot, I mean drugs.
Yeah. What?
Hold on. Where's the rap battle?
I'm looking for it. It's they're on the boat.
See, this is how we connect with the youngers in the Instagram and get them on the social media to get them to like the show. You don't even know what you're doing. Here, Descendants.
Uma. Mal. Rap battle. Boom. Just look up Uma Mal rap battle.
Do you mean Adventures in Babysitting?
No.
What do you mean?
It's going down. That's the name of the song. It's going down. My name is Uma. I think.
Oh, I think I got her. Here, hold on. Oh, fun. I got to get to the beginning.
Yeah. Got to go to the beginning on this.
I'm going to see who won this. Hang on. This is Uma.
Yep.
Oh! Woo! Here's Mal.
Oh!
God, I wish Eminem would just show up.
Yeah. He just shows up. He's like, this is Captain Hook or whatever.
He just starts cussing.
And he does the hook.
Oh, fun.
Oh, Captain Hook's son in this is my favorite person in the world.
Oh, that's weird. This ain't real life.
Well,
Daniel
no.
Day-Lewis ain't doing this.
No, the acting, the choreography, everything is quite terrible in these movies.
All right. That was fun. You know who I hate the most out of that is the stupid Prince.
Ben?
I don't know. I feel like somebody should have pushed him overboard in the sharks.
You know who's useless? Jay.
Is that the long hair?
Jafar's son.
Yeah, that's
he is absolutely pointless on that show. The other ones all have a purpose, and he's just there to go, ooh, and have muscles.
Why do millennials name their kids like that? Who told them that Lakeland and were good options? And Emberly.
Have you seen Absidy? Absidy is ABCDE. That's it.
You do the. I don't know if you do this, but I've heard you say this. Why do millennials compare everything to Harry Potter? You don't compare everything.
No, I don't compare everything to Harry Potter.
Did you watch those?
Yeah, I've seen them all. Well, the reason
you got so proud of yourself.
The reason that okay, so Kayla and I went to Family Video and rented all of them when she was on bed rest.
Gotcha.
And that was, I still say, the best time of my life because the only thing I was doing was I'd come to work and then I'd go to the gym and then I'd come home and my bed was in the living room and we would just rent movies and watch all of them. Like Kayla watched all of House of Cards in like a day.
We tried doing the Harry Potter, and you just I
Kayla
just
hates them. she hates Harry Potter, but she said I watched all of them because I was in bed rest and I ran out of shows to watch.
It'd be weird,
and I knew that was a long story.
It'd be weird watching those kids grow up through those movies if you watched them back to back to back.
Well, yeah, especially since I'm their age,
right?
You know what I mean? So like,
you had a crush on
I grew
Emma
up
Roberts or whatever.
with them.
Emma Roberts,
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
I still have.
Who's
a crush
Emma
on
Roberts?
Emma Roberts She is on American
Spider-Man?
Horror Story. No, that's Emma Stone.
No.
Too many. Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're thinking of the movie Edward Norton did called Stone.
Edward Norton did a movie called Stone.
See? I know. That's what you're remembering.
No.
I know that. I
what
just
else
told
is
you.
Emma
Why
Roberts on that you would know?
Emma Roberts
Emma Roberts
is the girl that is redhead.
No, she's blonde.
Nope.
Are you thinking of Kirsten Dunst from like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Is she the one that did Interview with the Vampire?
That's Brad Pitt.
Well, he had long hair.
Yeah, I can see. Brad Pitt was pretty in that.
This is something that you do, though. Again, this is if you're just joining us. Millennials.
Swear.
Millennials, or Gen Z is attacking millennials. I love this. This makes me feel happy.
Does it?
It does a little bit, because it just makes me go, oh, Tanner's getting older now. I like that. Why do millennials always go ape-ass over the eggplant emoji?
I love. I named my my island on Animal Crossing Eggplant.
It's a weird thing, man, but you guys,
That's
your generation
penis.
started.
Yes!
The emojis. That's your jam,
What
man.
are you using for that thing? Well, they're just sending it to each other.
You know what is something that Angie does that I feel like somebody brought this to my attention, a younger person. She always puts emojis at the end of her sentences, like on any kind of Facebook. Okay. All right.
What's wrong with
There's
it?
nothing.
What are you going to say?
Nothing.
Say
I don't know. It's if you flew on a plane, I don't need the emoji of a plane. Or you went on a bike ride, I don't need the bike.
But it makes the text
It's fun.
fun. It's like, that's not as bad as the people who put exclamation points at the end of every sentence they text.
I'm going to start doing that. I want to start doing that to confuse people.
Makes everything you say sound aggressive.
Why do millennials take photos with a Polaroid and then take photos of the Polaroid photo?
Well, that's a hipster thing.
Yeah,
that ain't a normal. That's,
Ooh, this is not Tanner here. Why do millennials love soup?
soup is the worst. It's stupid. Soup is dumb.
Why do millennials think that not downloading TikTok makes them adult? That's kind of a me thing.
It took a while for me to download it, even though I knew I was going to get sucked into it. It took me a minute to download.
Why do millennials only post TikToks and them dancing to music from 2003 and holding their sixth glass of wine? I thought, because Angie thinks this is kind of stupid, right? And then I went, but I wonder if Angie would be on TikTok. It would be so weird if I was dating Angie way back when we were still in high school or whatever, and she's making TikToks of herself. She probably would be.
Yeah.
Even though she says how stupid it is now and she would never do that. But I bet you she would have done that.
Because that rush, I imagine that rush of getting like 1 million likes, I bet you is amazing.
Isn't that sad? My daughter she's not finding YouTube, but posting YouTube videos, and she wants subscribers and all that, and a lot of her friends do.
Plug it, man. Plug her channel.
I said, I go,
pay for advertising time.
Well, I should tell
I
her.
would like at least 20. I mean, I want mine.
I do too.
Yeah, we get our normal
That's got a lot
talent fees.
Got a lot of paperwork involved in this.
Yeah, never mind.
She said something about views or whatever, and I go, Piper, don't base your whole life on views and people liking that. And she goes, but isn't that your job? And I go, damn it.
Go to your room.
Go to your room.
That's what I do every time my daughter brings up something that I don't like. Go to your room.
Why do millennials use nouns in the place of verbs? Oh, you don't do this really, but I can't math. Englishing is hard today.
Oh. Well, I'll say that you Jake things. That's a noun as a verb.
Yeah, I guess.
You really jaked it up.
I'm starting to do that too. Millennials always crap on boomers for carpeting hardwood in the 70s, but who's the one painting over original brick and high-quality wood furniture? Becky. Becky's a new thing?
Yeah,
Or is that a...
Becca.
This is Becky. Like, this Amy, this Gen Z's... I hate you. I hate Gen Z's. Why do millennials care so much?
What the hell? Putting a carpet and linoleum over hardwood is stupid. Painting red brick white is classy.
Why do millennials care so much, Ab, the fact that they're 90s kids?
I've never...
Ab.
About.
Is that how they're... That's how they say... Why not just type about?
It's only 3 more letters.
Why do millennials care so much, Ab, the fact that they're 90s kids?
About the fact that they're 90s kids.
Wow, you could just have done an O-U-T. Maybe they don't know how to spell it.
Yeah, they probably don't. They haven't gotten that. Do you remember spelling class? That was a whole class.
They still do that, right? BST?
What the hell's BST?
That was my typing class. We didn't have a computer.
Oh, we just
actually...
ours was just, we had computer rooms.
Well, we did too, but it was BST.
I don't know.
Basic
typing skills?
Sure. That's BTS. BTS, I bet. Because that makes more sense than what I was going to go with.
Basic software typing?
Why do millennials think that GIFs are funny? Hey, do you remember when you and Colton...
I love GIFs!
Remember when you and Colton came in the room? Or Colton came in the room and I blew up on you guys? Because you're like, look at this emoji. And you guys are like comparing emojis, and I'm like, oh, you guys are idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you compare emojis with anyone anymore?
Always.
Oh, sorry.
Constantly. No, I love GIFs, though. I don't understand why people don't think GIFs are fun.
I love them, too. When I like using GIFs instead of writing. And why? Did that go away quick?
I don't think so.
Or is it just me and you?
It's just, yeah, maybe. But we should try to have conversations only in GIF form.
I like that.
They have ones that are dirty on the Apple one.
You mean like a eggplant?
No.
Well, that's not a GIF.
No, that's an emoji, you old son of...
I know. I get it. Well, anyway.
Make me feel bad.
We're going to jump on... we got to get all these apps on our phone. We do have all these apps. We do have a Snapchat, which I don't understand at all. I thought that was for 14-year-olds.
That app was created so men could send pictures of their D's to their secretaries without their wife figuring it out.
Dude, did you see that guy? What's his name? That comedian, that Chris guy?
Chris D'Elia.
Which his career is gone right now.
I don't feel bad because he was doing inappropriate things. It wasn't illegal. Well,
he didn't touch anyone, but he flirted. Right, he flirted with underage girls on social media.
Yeah.
Do they know that they were under? I don't know. I don't know the whole details on it, but it's a guy and comedian. He's a comedian on net. I know him from Netflix. He's got a couple. I don't know if they're up there anymore. But you can see when he found out, when he was talking on podcast, they had video of him going, well, Snapchat, they can't, that just goes away, right? And somebody said, well, no, they can record their screen. And you can see in his face go, oh, Lord. Oh, I've said some things. Yeah. That's weird, too, because that guy's career just, I feel like started coming back. It started coming back.
Yeah, because he was pretty big in the early 2000s, maybe like the later 2000s, like the 2007, 8, and 9, because he had that show with Whitney Cummings, and I know that he was on some Comedy Central roasts, and like Justin Bieber said that was my he's like, this is my favorite comedian. So like he had a time when he was like big, and then he kind of went away, and he was just starting to get more recognition, I think, for his talent. But now you get famous and all your dirt comes out. No,
yeah, see, I just started noticing him because he did the Eminem impression.
And then Eminem put that on his album.
So did Eminem know of the guy before that? I thought maybe. He was just a regular guy that could do an Eminem impression. I didn't know he was a comedian until recently.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hey, on the way, I got a celebrity that's getting dementia, and it's sad. Also, what happens when a drunk friend crashes his pickup and another drunk friend goes and tries to pick him up?
Oh, God.
We'll talk about these stories next. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Remember Marianne from Gilligan's Island?
Yeah,
She wasn't the Hollywood actress. I think she was the pretty
she was
one.
the prettier one.
I thought so.
Yeah.
She's battling dementia right now.
Oh,
She's 81 years old. Do you know this would make me feel, I guess, older. Weird that her name is Dawn Wells. She's one of the only 2 of the 7 castaways from Gilligan's Island still with us.
Who's the other one?
Mary, the actress. I forget her name.
Wait, there's 2 of them left. Who are the 2?
Ginger
and Marianne?
And Marianne, the 2 women on the island.
Professor and
Marianne
here on Gilligan's Isle. I was watching that 70s show, and Red got really mad at Gilligan. Gilligan ruined the radio, and it's just a show and be like, well, the professor worked 3 weeks on that. Why don't they kill him?
Seriously. Didn't they at the end get off the island? Wasn't that the thing?
I believe so, yeah. Their whole point was trying to get off the island. The whole show was them trying to get off the island.
Wouldn't that be weird, though? Wouldn't that... Knowing that
basically
the only 2... And then if something happened to Dawn Wells, knowing that Tina...
Yeah.
She's 86, by the way, the actress.
Well, imagine being Betty White. She's been the last Golden Girl for 30 years.
It'd just be weird that comes to an end, like when Friends. That was my jam. That's my new word today, by the way. It's my new old word. When they start dying off, and then there's only a couple friends left, you know?
It's weird because some of the older cast...
Chandler's going to be gone.
Chandler,
He's the first
Chandler
one, right?
might already be dead, and he could just be a bunch of cats inside of his body. There's The Office. Some of the older cast members are dying.
No.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Hank, you know the security guard or whatever.
He's dead?
He's dead. He died a few years ago. I mean, Creed's pretty old. Stanley's not doing... I mean... They're getting there. I mean, it's not that the show has been off the air or that old. It's just these cast members were old when they started.
Yeah, it's just, man, it would be weird. Be weird to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And then
imagine when I die. You're going to be like, damn, there's only half of us left.
Yeah, we don't have a big show.
Oh. Ah, damn it. I'm the last one. Yeah. If you had to take money on it, would you bet that I'd die first?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to do this game.
I would. I'd bet that I'd die first. I'd take my life a little more risky than you do.
Yeah.
But granted, you crashed on a regular bike, and I'm doing fine on my motorcycle.
I did crash on a pedal bike, and my arm hurts still. I got to do this, man. Today, I noticed, because I have trouble crossing my arms, and it's been 3 weeks.
You're supposed to be better by now.
Yeah, well...
You should be getting a little better by now.
It's because I'm...
not doing your physical therapy.
Right.
Why did you people think the doctors are out to get you?
It's when you get to my age.
There's like a weird group of people that are like, I'm not going to listen to a doctor. What's in it for me?
True.
Be like, I don't know, man. They got into it to help you.
I think it's a scam. I did.
Why?
I did call you that right afterwards. I'm like, hey, I'd tell them to shove it. The physical therapy. I Wikipedia'd that. And
you people, man.
Like all they're doing is trying to help other doctors become more rich. Don't tell me. I know my body.
You're people, and you're just like, I'm not going to take like flu shots. It's like we invented something that'll help save millions of lives with a vaccine.
I'm all right with that.
And people are just like, it's just big doctors trying to get money out of us. Oh, they're free. Most flu shots are free. And be like,
Hey, did you see this?
Trying to control us. Stupid.
What's Logan's name? I can't think of his name. Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. He was doing a Zoom meeting with all the cast of X-Men.
His name is Jack Human.
Jack Human. Have you seen that?
No.
You know how they're doing the reuniting of the old cast?
Yeah.
Because the first X-Men was 20 years ago.
Shut up.
I need to tell you that. Man, this is weird that this is a whole... I don't want to talk more age on this, but I just found out that 21 years ago, Fight Club was a thing. Now, that might not have... Well, this was a big thing in my life.
I remember when Fight Club... I remember my friends being like, you should watch Fight Club.
So
and I did
good.
watch it, and I didn't appreciate it. obviously.
Brad Pitt was 4 years younger than me when he filmed Fight Club.
Oh.
He was 35 years old. I had to sit down in my lawn chair with my lemonade and really think about that. All right, so let me play this reuniting of the original cast of X-Men, and Hugh Jackman is putting together. He's kind of hosting this. Mm-hmm. And it's in the beginning, it says Zoom in the not too distant past. Here's the thing, though. Ryan Reynolds pops in. Now you got Halle Berry, Patrick Stewart.
Halle Berry with one of the dumbest lines in cinema history. Do you know what happens when a frog gets struck by lightning? The same thing as everything else. And then that's it.
That's bad. Not as bad
her
as
line. But
no, there's some really bad ones in Fast and the. If you like Fast and the Furious and you're a fan of this show, you can't. You can't be. You got to choose one or the other.
At this point, you have to admit that the movies aren't good, but you're invested. Mm-hmm. Or it's like, man, I like the first two. First two were good, but now they're insane. Like there's no way you could be like the series just keeps getting better.
Okay, so Patrick Stewart, Halle Berry, Cyclops' girlfriend in the beginning. Jean, but I don't know her name.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, her. Hugh Jackman.
She turned into the Phoenix or whatever.
And Sir Ian. Or Ian.
Ian McKellen?
Ian McKellen. I like saying
who the hell was he?
He was Magneto. Yes.
We are thinking of two different people. I'm thinking of...
Wait, stop. Because I know you. I know who you're... Hold on. Do not say his name because I know what you're thinking of because I know you well.
Okay.
You're thinking of the guy that was in Star Wars too. God, you're thinking of...
Come on. Get his name. I don't know his name, but you're right.
What do you play in Star Wars?
Obi-Wan.
Oh, God. Obi-Wan actor. You're thinking of...
I know it now.
You do?
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
Yep.
That's who you're thinking of.
Ewan McGregor and Ian McGregor. Is that, like, come on. That's not fair. They're both British boys.
Have you ever watched The Island with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson?
Is that the one with the lottery where they take you off to farm your organs or whatever?
It's so good.
Is it? I know the ending though. Hey! Wait, say that again. Did you watch? Why are you shaking your head? Do you even know what I'm talking about yet?
Well, I didn't watch Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Yeah, with Brad.
Oh, no. There's like big trailers in the first 3 minutes of The Boys season 2 is out. We're gonna watch it when we go to break.
It's out?
No, season 2 isn't out. Season 2 comes out September 4th.
Good trailers.
Yeah,
nice,
dude. I am so excited. I was talking about this. We look forward to the summer so much because the winter is the worst. And the summer, it's just fun to be outside. But all I do all summer...
Stay inside?
Is wait for it to be done because that's when all the good stuff releases. Like, all the good stuff comes out in the fall. So it's like, come on, let's go.
I just asked... the summers go by so quick. Mm-hmm. And why is that? Is it because you plan so many things?
I think it's because you are constantly doing stuff.
You're doing things on the weekends, and it's not just sitting at home. You go to Costco, and that was your day in the winter.
Yeah, in the winter, it's just like, man, let's go and get some hot chocolate next week, Thursday. Because it's not supposed to be the worst temperature outside.
We were talking about Piper's B-Day this weekend, then we were talking about... Angie's going to Michigan, and then we possibly might be camping after that. So it's like, and that's July. July's already done in my head because we got things planned out. So it's today is really August 1st.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Might as well be. But yeah, and like for you and I, we're not going to go back to like, our weeks are going to go by really fast up until August 1st.
By the way, I don't know how well I'm going to do with coming back working 5 days.
5 days?
I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go home. We're going to have to...
I wonder if we could see
go part-time?
HR somehow to sue this company for mental strain. For actually not letting us work, then making right back to full time. I don't know if I can process this. I don't know if I can handle this.
This is
I need money.
I can tell you this right now. Somebody best hope they don't drop a banana peel around here. If I see that thing hit the ground, I'm diving head first at it. Unsafe work environment. Pay me. I'm out.
I'm falling with you.
Yep, you fall trying to grab me.
Yeah.
So I always
mental anguish, man.
I don't like to say that I would sue people, but I can tell you this. Growing up, I wished I could sue somebody for so much money. I was thinking about this. I was at a gas station looking for blue UV this weekend because I was trying to get in touch with my inner teenage girl. And like an 85-year-old man bought a Powerball ticket. And at that point I said, why? Like you're 80, you're in your mid 80s, man.
The addiction. He's
at
probably
that point,
been doing it for so long, it's just a thing.
Yeah, at that point,
I don't
it's
even
like
think
I've
he
been
would
doing
use
it
the money.
It's like I've been doing this for 40 years.
He just wants to win the system.
Yeah, he's like, I know that when I stop, I would have won. But at that point, it's like, man, because wouldn't you feel cheated? At 80-something years old, being like, I got 5 years left?
Yeah, probably a little bit. But you got to look at it this way. He probably, if he's playing the Powerball, most likely he didn't do the greatest on retirement.
He didn't. He looked like he was still working.
So what he probably did, he probably doesn't have anything to leave his kids.
Could
be. As of right now, you don't think about it too much where he's like, yeah, I'd like to. But when you get to that age, you're like I know my mom, when she was dying, she felt really, really bad that we had to pay for a funeral rather than her split, and Angie's dad said, I'm not giving much, but it feels really good that I can leave something for the kids.
Feels like a jab at your parents.
maybe it was.
Feels like a little bit of a jab.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, back to this. Somebody said we get distracted too easily.
Shut up!
What do you know?
I mean, that's true. What are we trying to talk about right now?
The Zoom.
Oh, the X-Men.
Or I think at the beginning, I don't know. The very first one was 20 years ago. So Hugh Jackman set up a Zoom thing to reconnect, and it has Halle Berry, Gene, hold on, Patrick Stewart, and Ian McKellen. Okay, plays Magneto.
Yep.
Ryan Reynolds is going to jump in here in a second. Here comes Ryan. He laughed. Ian McKellen just laughed. Hey, is that it? Oh, was that? And then there's James McAvoy. Didn't even know he was in X-Men.
James McAvoy?
Yeah, he was in that.
Is that the Split guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took over. He was Professor X in the reboot.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. And then god-awful Sophie Turner. She's great in Game of Thrones. Really good in Game of Thrones. And I have the biggest crush on her. I think she's very beautiful.
She's got a lot of pointy features.
But in that trailer, I never watched X-Men when she was in, but man, did it look like she was
good.
Ooh, awful.
She wasn't good in the one. I only saw one, and it was like X-Men Apocalypse. Terrible.
Do you think Game of Thrones is it for her? Like, that's kind of where that was her big thing?
Yeah. She's not doing anything else.
All right, well, they just popped in now here. Did you hear that? Hang on, I love that. That was the werewolf guy that fought Logan.
Oh.
I really like that actor, but I forget.
Yeah, whatever his name is. His name is Sabretooth.
Sabretooth, yeah.
It's his brother.
It was kind of fun.
It was not my
Hokey.
favorite. It was
Ian
my
McKellen
favorite.
wasn't even there. It was just a picture of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I thought that was the funny part in that.
Oh.
But I wish he would have actually
Been there.
been there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not my favorite thing that Ryan Reynolds has ever done, but
Let me finish this really quick because I teased this.
what is it?
38-year-old guy named Frederick Turner.
Fred Turn.
Driving drunk in his pickup truck.
What?
The only Turner I know is Ted Turner. And I don't even really know him.
He owns a fox.
Ted Turner literally owns all of the United States.
He does?
You can cross the country and never step foot off his land.
Really?
TNT guy. He's dead and gone now. I think Tori Spelling was the daughter.
You mean the girl on
90210?
I was
Dylan
gonna-
McDermott?
No, Tori, the girl that took over for Kelly and Jesse on
I don't think
Saved by
so.
the Bell.
Maybe.
Is that it?
No.
The girl with the leather jacket.
Anyway, this guy drives his pickup truck, crashes it, flips it over, calls up his buddy, Jesse Walker, come to get him, but he was also hammered drunk and slammed his vehicle in the,
Oh, God.
in the ditch right next to it.
Do you remember that story a few years back where the guy got picked up for drunk driving?
That's my favorite story.
He called his buddy to come get him at the jail. And his buddy showed up drunk. And they arrested him. And then that buddy called another friend and said, man, they got me too. That guy shows up, also drunk, arrested him. All three of them
It was at the same party.
Yeah, they were all at the same party.
So what would you be more embarrassed about? They both went to jail.
Yeah.
The drinking and driving, or Jesse brought a case full of Michelob Ultras to pick them up so they can drink on the way back home.
Make a little Ultra?
Yeah, I
Why not just bring a bottle of Aquafina? It's basically the same.
How are you getting? Man, you had to drink like 100 cases
Yeah,
of that
what-
to put a car in a ditch.
It's like when I was looking at my mom and sister drink those Miller 64s.
Yeah.
And I looked at the alcohol content. It's like 2%. I'm pretty sure that's almost at the point of calling it non-alcoholic.
Hey, what are we playing for when we play Take from Jake and Tanner? Do you know? Can you remember? It's just these days are blending together. Like, I don't know.
I don't think I've lost in a minute, but
I'll go
I
back.
also could have lost.
All right, well, we do have a Take from Jake and Tanner. We're going to try giving away money next. 866-916-0959. Your pest control text line, 71090. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts. And I can't even remember what day this is, Tanner. Like, I mean, I know what today is, but I don't remember the story that happened. Can't remember what day it fell on because we just don't work anymore.
Yeah.
There's no routine. I feel like, I mean, give me a coke problem and I would feel like Lindsay Lohan. Like, just not working.
This whole year doesn't matter so far.
That's how you know I'm old.
The
I just
Lindsay
hear a
Lohan?
Lindsay Lohan reference.
Well, you're not as old. If you would have said Whitney Houston,
Yeah, true.
that would have
Okay.
made you older.
Who would you you would use
I would
Lindsay,
use
probably.
I'd use Lindsay Lohan. Who'd the kids use? Yeah, just
Who-
wait.
Zach-
It'll be Dobrik.
Zach, yeah, probably.
No, Zach is still us. Efron?
Zach is us.
That's still us.
Anyway, we went to, man, I was so busy. And then our stupid community had to put together a movie at the Village
I saw that.
outside, and my kids want to do it, and I'm like, oh, it's at
It's got to be late because it doesn't get
8:30.
dark until like 10.
it's 8:30.
Okay.
I fell asleep just before this.
What
Okay?
movie was it? Like rated R?
Here's the thing on this. The flippin' movie was something you can just get on Netflix. It was Pets 2. And I said, we could do this. Why don't we just do it at home?
Not the point.
I know, but all these kids have seen it. They're quoting it. They got bored because
Yeah, but it's
All right,
fun to be at the park at night.
it wasn't a park. It was a city hall. We
It's
were on
fun
a
to
hill.
watch it on a TV.
So we go there.
Like that.
And this guy gets on the microphone. And there's like 30 people, younger kids. Like, I mean, there's a couple that are Piper's age, but it really reminded me of like, oh, we used to find these things all the time when the kids were younger. Now it's like,
Yeah, if
we
that
don't-
was near my town, I would have lost my mind
Right.
and been like, we're gone!
right.
Like, we had movie night last night.
So, what did you watch?
Descendants 2, yo.
Oh yeah, you did. We want to watch. We were going to do Abominable, until I said, but there's Handmaid's Tale that we could watch an episode of. Buckled in, kids. You're going to learn something today.
Buckle in, kids. You're about to start your therapy. It's about to get weird.
Well, anyway,
You ready to ask some questions?
So we went to
Why is he holding her down? Because they're in love.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot of things in that show. Man, that is getting real. It is so good. So good. Anyway, so we go to this. We ride our bikes there.
Okay.
Sorry, like the 8th bike ride we did that day. We go to this hill, and there's people there I don't want to see and talk. So I put my hat down low, and I put my hood up because I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, too. And I'm letting Piper know this.
Having a bad time.
No, I didn't. I didn't say
would've.
that. Did I at one point go, let's ride our bikes to Casey's and we'll get anything you want? And she said, no, well, Dad. And then I go, this offer's on the table for 20 minutes. After that, we're staying for the whole movie. Maybe.
Did that happen? Who knows?
Well, we're
I
getting
would've.
eaten alive. We got bugged. Well, it was free popcorn. Very cool. And then
Yeah, but it's garbage pop.
he gets on the mic and he's like, hey, thank you for coming out and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, we got to wait. We did this. We tested it out on a cloudy day, so we thought 8:30 would be good. It looks like we're going to be at about another half hour, 40 minutes. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Screw you, kid.
Start the movie.
Yeah, so we can't see it.
Everybody's booing him. Boo, throwing things, rocks.
Some kid's like, you're a disappointment to your family.
And then he comes
Help
over.
you die.
10 minutes later, he's walking up towards me on the hill, bringing his ugly little baby. And
Aw.
he's holding it. And I go,
Symphony.
that's why because you put this together. You want me miserable.
Yeah.
Because you don't get out. Because
You're miserable.
Because you're miserable and you have a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
So you go, let's bring, because he's like, finally, at least we're doing something. And I go,
Mm-hmm.
I was doing something at home. I was sleeping.
At least we're outside. Yeah, my kids are older. I can go outside.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid that my kid's going to get picked up by a hawk.
So finally, Piper comes over to me and she's like, Dan, this is boring. And I'm like, I don't want
Oh, if you say so.
Yeah, I said, I'm like, don't do it. Don't tell her that I told you. So I bit my tongue. Then I told her, I was like, I can't. I go, remember, Piper, you chose this.
Yeah.
Then Dewey and all the other parents got there like 15 minutes earlier, so they got the flat part. We couldn't even sit in on our chairs because we're on the hill.
Sliding.
Anyway, then Dewey is falling asleep. And I go, he's got a bike. And I'm not, he will sleep here. I go, I will leave him. I'm not, he's
5 or 6 now?
6.
He's 6 now. He'll be fine.
Well, anyway, and I go, hey, let's go. And he's like, no. And then finally he said yes, and we hightailed it out of there.
Did you go to Casey's? Or was that offer off the table?
That was off the table,
22
man.
minutes. Sorry, kids.
No, we waited. It was like 40 minutes we were there, and I'm like, no. And I'm like, well, why don't we do this? I got ice cream at home. We'll do that. And they were cool with that. Anyway, hi. That was my hi.
Oh, geez. Hi, my name's Sander. I'm the other host of the show. And I'm overly excited to watch Descendants 3 tonight.
Now,
I heard
there's only 3 of them.
There's only
correct?
3.
And is there only going to be 3 of them?
I assume so.
Is that on Disney Plus?
Yeah. Unless at the end of this one, because so far the theme is them going, you didn't think the story was over, was it? And then they, that's your cliffhanger, is
Isn't
them
it
telling
kinda
you
like
it's a cliffhanger.
Super date rapey, though. It is. Like, didn't she put a spell on him to fall in love?
Yeah. But
That's really,
that washed off in the Enchanted River Lake.
Cancel culture.
No,
Cancel.
that was for falling in love. Okay, and then that washed off in the Enchanted Lake, and then he still had deep feelings for her. Okay, so Ben and Mal deserve to be together.
Ben's the worst.
And also, Cameron, Dove Cameron, she shouldn't have got so much work done between the first and second one.
Wait, did she get her face work done?
Yeah, she did. She got a nose job. It looks terrible.
Shut
her,
up. I love Dove Cameron.
Her lip, she got lip injections to the point where there's like a split down the middle because they're so filled with ass fat.
I'll be the judge of this.
Look up picture between Descendants 1 and Descendants 2.
No. Oh.
No. Her nose is all bony now.
No.
They took the fat out of her nose and put it in her lips.
Hey, everybody needs to settle down for a second.
How old was Dove Cameron at the first one? Oh.
I don't know. How old is Dove Cameron now?
40.
By the way, I got a thing I haven't listened to all the way, but do you know who Mike Rowe is?
Yeah. Dirty Jobs.
Which I really, I like this guy.
Okay.
I interviewed him one time, and boy, did he make fun of me.
Everybody was mean to you. Everybody. Al Roker wouldn't let you talk. Mike Rowe was mean to you. Who's the other guy that was a jerk to you?
The one Packer player, the retired Packer player, remember? Oh, you must be the stupid one.
Oh, no, him. I was talking about over at the other place. Oh, I can't think of his name now.
Do you remember that you and I interviewed Fall Out Boy?
Shut up. No, he didn't.
Pete Wentz.
I don't think I was there.
Yes. Didn't he date Jessica Simpson?
We
interviewed him.
BS, man. I was not there.
Yes, we interviewed him. Don't you remember? Because we were like, hey, listen, Jessica Simpson's dad, is he crazy? And if you don't say anything, if you don't want to answer that, that's okay. We'll just take that as truth. And then he goes, what? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Was that?
Or was that not P. Wentz? Was that Al Roker? That wasn't Al Roker.
Wait a minute. Was it over the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, well then maybe.
Yeah, we did.
I could have been there for that.
You don't remember Fall Out Boy?
No, I know the band Fall Out Boy. I'm a very large fan. Sugar, we're going down swinging.
No, but you're close.
No, that's the song that they sing.
That's Red Jumpsuit.
Nope.
Do you want to hear Mike Rowe talk about cancel culture?
Oh, sure.
Oh, by the way, he was mean because I was doing that radio voice, my night show radio voice. We all had him. 106 KHQ or something like that when I was interviewing him. He just owned me.
Yeah.
And then the morning show guy, this is what he did. Because I got the interview. I was trying to track down Mike Rowe on the night show because he was in Mackinac City. Somebody heard the show, went up to him because he was at dinner and said, hey, will you talk to this radio station? They're trying to get a hold of you. So he did. Then the morning show guy said, hey, can I get that interview from you? We want to play it on our show. I go, yeah, sure, no problem. Thinking, great, I'm going to get a little notoriety on his morning show. Nope, he took my voice out and inserted his voice.
I would have lost my mind.
I dig you, man. Okay, so Mike Rowe, he's a dirty jobs guy talking about, you're going to know him right away when you hear his voice.
Okay.
Cancel culture here. And can you explain what the cancel culture is?
That is when they just get together and it's like, this is something you did 20 years ago, you're done. Like to a celebrity, like what they did to Louis C.K., which I still am not okay with him losing basically everything he's built over what he did. Sure, it was scummy, but he asked for permission and they gave it to him. So
it's just canceling.
It's canceling them. Chris D'Elia talked to some teenagers. He should be canceled. He's probably a predator. But I mean, that's what they're doing is like, hey, this is what he does. It hits the media real hard, and then everybody just kind of unanimously goes,
we're done.
Okay, we're done.
So this is him talking. Now, I haven't listened to this, so if there's any cussing, I want to say sorry right away, or right now. Wow.
It is really dumb.
What is a kraut?
German. Like sauerkraut.
I like Mike Rowe a lot.
Yeah.
I like how he loves trade schools and he loves these blue collar jobs, even though he doesn't. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
He
made millions on the back of people who make minimum wage or a little bit more.
He's talking about how I like how he says you don't need college.
Yeah.
He says there is nothing wrong with people going to make $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year, be an electrician or a welder. And
you can make a lot of money being an electrician or a welder. I know electricians and welders that make more money than I do.
What's happening is we're making it sound like these trade schools or those type of jobs are for losers and people that are not motivated. So they make you go to college and those jobs are not getting filled up.
Well, you and I grew up in a time of if you don't go to college, you're not going to be successful. Boy, you're not going to make any money.
Yeah.
Like what are you going to do with your life? Mm-hmm. Like that's why I think that people become pharmacists. I don't understand other than money why you'd become a pharmacist. It doesn't seem like fun.
There was a guy that I went Angie's school, Angie's college. I knew him from there.
Yeah, you went to college. Don't short yourself.
I stayed in I was next to the college. I've been to that library. Anyway, he got into the job. He was looking for careers that he could retire early in. And I'm like, boy, that's a long haul, man, to not like a gig.
Yeah.
I never got into this for money. I got into this because it seemed like, this was fun.
It's a good way to entertain. That's why I got into it. It seems like a really good way to entertain.
I just didn't want a job that was a job. That was my biggest thing.
Dude, could you imagine if you and I had to go back to a job?
Mm-mm. I wouldn't like that at all.
God.
Could you imagine if we had to go back to 4 days?
I might. 5 days. Could you imagine 5 days? Ugh. Man, I still might do this. If this goes out for me, I might join the Army. Get myself in shape.
See, you're at that age where you can still do that. I'm coming down at this where it's like I can't do anything else. I can't go back to school. What am I gonna do?
You're right. Would they even take me?
Yeah.
I'm a little pudgy.
Probably. I don't know what the cutoff is.
My joints all hurt. I wouldn't make it through basic. I'll tell you that. I always said I was going to join the Army just to kickstart getting in shape. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's what I'll do. I'll join the Army.
Go to jail, too. Try that.
No, I'd become somebody's wife so fast. So fast. Like day one, I'm holding on to somebody's pocket.
Speaking of... Me too. I wouldn't last a minute, dude. Like, what? Not a minute.
I couldn't handle it. I'd rip off my sleeves and tie a little. I'd have a kerchief. I get
right
real
away.
pretty real fast.
You would just lean into it, like right when you go in, you're taking
Hey.
applications to be someone's B.
Yeah. You're like, who wants to be my husband?
I need protection.
Yep. Because if I don't have protection, my jokes are gonna get me killed.
Yeah.
I make too many of them too often, and it's usually at somebody's expense. Try to do that in prison.
I would cry constantly. That'd be my nickname. I wouldn't know where to sit.
Yeah.
Where do you sit in the cafeteria? Where do you go? Oh, it's like high school all over again, but this time they got shanks and can hurt you.
Yeah, I might
just
join a gang.
mentally.
I might join a gang
Right away.
I'd just immediately be like, Latin Kings, where you at?
Yep. They wouldn't take you in. You would have to start your own gang.
I'd walk in there and be like, Suwu. See who looks. I just learned that Suwu.
I don't even know what you said.
Suwu is a blood's greeting.
Ooh, don't do that.
So walk in and just do that right away. See who looks and just be like, okay, I'm in.
No doubt, man. You're stressing me out. Like I'm putting myself into that situation, and I'm completely stressed.
Yeah. Like if you and I went to any other prison than the Martha Stewart prison, we're screwed.
Well,
Done.
I think we got some boys in
Green
facilities
Bay
around here.
Yeah, Green Bay. Yeah, but
Do you think they would be
to the people who like us compared to the people who don't, though?
who was the Nightwalker? Or what was his name? Slabber Smith?
Who are you talking about?
Sea Gobbler. Who was the dude?
What in the hell?
Oh, I forget his name. Toaster Strudel or the dude at the
Sean, a.k.a. Sean?
No, I love me some Sean.
What was the... Oh, yeah. Up the Grove.
Yeah.
Sam Up the Grove.
I could see him and his buddies just taking us and then entertain Little B. Like, just make us do radio stuff
the dance.
in the cell. I think we'd be okay, though.
No,
I think we'd be
dude,
all right there.
How many people... Okay, in a room of 100 people, how many people do you think like us?
10%.
How much do you think are indifferent to us?
90%. No, 40.
For about
That
40?
probably have no idea who we are.
How much do you think are fully annoyed by our voices?
50.
The rest of them, yeah. So you think 10% is going to be able to hold off the other 50%? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. People who enjoy this show are not the cream of the crop. Okay?
Yeah, their name's Sam Upthgrove.
Listen, we got one doctor. They're a therapist.
Who touched the cows? There was some...
Oh, yeah, Mac. Wasn't it Mac?
Mac didn't like us too much. And then there's one dude in there.
Racist Mac. That's what his
Yeah.
name was. He's like, my name's Mac, and I'm not a racist. And be like, I just want to say, I think you are if you have to start your conversation like that.
We haven't done jail mail in a minute. We should do some of that again. I think about this sometimes because I'm so into handwriting.
Yeah.
That one dude, I forget his name. His penmanship was amazing.
that Sean, a.k.a.
No,
Sean?
Sean was good at cabinets.
Dude, whose mom did we talk to?
Sean, a.k.a. Sean.
We did?
Yeah.
We talked to his mom.
Right.
She was in, yeah. She's like,
Sean
"Oh,
may be
I
out
really
by
like
now. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And I was a little weary on him coming over and redoing my cabinets.
Yeah.
He was like,
well, remember our cookbook idea? From the big house to your home?
who had the spicy spit?
Jerry got that spicy spit.
Jerry, come spit in this. Jerry got that spicy spit.
This person says, I work with guys in jail. You guys would be fine.
I don't
we
know about
wouldn't.
that.
No, we wouldn't. We'd be terrible. We wouldn't do well at all.
I tell you what, I wouldn't go caca. I would probably die from all the backup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd be full of it.
I love your show, and Tanner is always hot. That's a weird way to put that Tanner's
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Okay, I got my husband already.
Tanner is always hot.
Always.
That's just a weird way to put that. I like it,
is.
though. Prison party. Your jail mail was the best. Well, let me go back to the cancel call. Maybe we will do some jail mail. Because I still get on our
Oh yeah, we have that email or
but
whatever.
everybody has discontinued. Does it cost people in jail to? No.
Well, it costs people in jail to send us emails.
Well, why do they delete us? Why can't they just be sitting there?
Oh, because they want us to know.
They want us to know that they left.
Yes.
Oh, and do you remember that one woman from the woman prison?
Wouldn't you like it? Wouldn't it be a cool thing if you deleted somebody's number out of your phone, it let them know?
You're gone.
Like, hey, Jake Frank just deleted you out of his life.
Hey.
Oh, or if you left them on Facebook, like if you unfriended them and it sent them a notification and be like, just so you know, you're not friends with Jake anymore.
I would like that one. I would like the Facebook one because I've been deleting if somebody comes up on my Facebook and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't even talk to this person, I
immediately delete them.
I completely unfriend them.
Wouldn't that be a fun thing to be like, yeah, Tanner doesn't want to be your friend anymore.
Yes, it would be so fun. Wait, who was the girl that murdered her husband?
Holy
Do you remember?
hell.
We talked to her, or we called her.
Yeah, she killed, it was Linda, Lisa, Tammy
she
Lynn.
Literally was in there for murdering her husband.
Yeah.
Or stabbing her husband like 14 times.
Yeah, which is pretty hard to come back from. Doctors know how to fix 10. Scientists have a vaccine for 10 stabbings, but not 14.
All right, I want to talk a little bit more about this cancel culture because there's somebody in the music industry, a couple different people have changed their names due to this. One, I think
Kobe
you're going to be
had to change his number.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not I think he was just talking, he was just reinventing himself because of the allegations and the charges that were against him.
Yeah. It's like the same thing as changing your name being canceled. We just didn't have a term for it back then.
Well, these singers aren't allegedly raping their fans.
What are you doing then?
Where was that analogy? That was
I'm just saying, that's a cancel culture, isn't it? That would have been considered cancel culture.
If we would have canceled Kobe, but Kobe has done nothing wrong, apparently, to everyone in the world.
Oh, no.
I.
What number did he end with? 24.
Well, 24.
He ended with 24. Number 8 was the rapist.
Didn't he get convicted of that?
No, but he settled outside of court.
I don't know.
Usually you don't settle outside of court to...
We would have canceled him. We didn't.
100% we didn't. Because he changed his number.
Well, that's all you got to do.
I guess? That's not me. That was number 8.
And we do have a take from Jake and Tanner. Last segment of the day. We do it now. Bluetooth, you didn't lose your name already.
We just don't know your number yet.
Yeah, what is it?
You got to write Bluetooth on each text.
Yeah, please.
God, you moron. You're going to get a new nickname pretty soon, idiot.
Tomorrow, I got an idea.
Okay.
You know what, Bluetooth? Canceled!
Cancel culture!
We'll talk more next. Hang on. We'll try giving away money here in just a few minutes. $80 with Take from Jake and Tanner. Tomorrow is our last day this week.
Yeah, Thursday suck.
That's what it feels like today.
We should do a fine.
I don't understand how it's working, by the way, because right now we're furloughed for the next couple. Do we have 3 more weeks of this or 2 more?
Our last week of furlough, we have. It's the first time I opened up this calendar. Go away.
We're usually here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, furloughed Thursday and Friday.
Yep.
We were doing it for like 5 weeks. But this week, since 4th of July is on Saturday, I think we're doing, the company is making us take a floating holiday. We got 3 more weeks, including this week, right?
Including this week, we have 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks after this one? Or
no, including this week.
Okay.
So we come back. Our first full week will be 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay.
And then after that,
well,
the
we need
week
a
of
break.
the 27th, we'll take a vacation to recharge from that 1 week of work. And need to take a week off after that. We ain't used to it.
That's what I said.
So
Mental
we'll take
anguish.
a week off, and then we'll come back on August 3rd.
It's getting
Recharged
so
and ready to go.
confusing.
And
the days are blending in. I feel like I'm one of the kids. Like I just got the summer off.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for mom to get home from work. And we're all fighting.
Hey, are we going to Mexico this year or next year?
I
Do
don't
we
know.
know anything about that? Because last year we started.
All I heard is that there are countries are not letting people from the United States come in because we're just not caring about COVID anymore and our cases have skyrocketed.
Well, that's too bad. We're America.
We're the best.
Where are you going to get? Who's going to talk down to you?
Right.
If you don't let Americans into your country, who's going to treat you like a second-rate citizen?
And you can't talk to me about Mexico. And it's so America's so whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that back too.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, man. Other countries now learn English because Americans will go there and then get upset that nobody speaks a language that they
Yeah.
speak. Why can't I find
Yeah.
anybody who can understand me
you
in
can't-
Germany with a primarily German-speaking culture?
You can't ask me about
Mexico.
because I get too stressed and I don't even want to go. Every year I do that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, now I got to find childcare, and then I got salespeople asking me or telling me they can take care of my kids for a week. No offense. I think she's amazing, but I'm just goofing with her. I feel bad now for saying that because if she was listening, it was a very nice thing, but my kids would have never wanted it. But so I got that stress of trying to find. I got to find a week of childcare.
Yeah, the first year, no issues.
Grandma was there.
Yep.
Second year was a little bit more issues.
Almost like the first year of this show was just so much easier. JTX felt easier.
Is that red, white, and blue JTX?
No.
Oh, you're talking about when we did it at Tanner's?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have a stage or any lighting. It was just not.
Granted,
it
yeah.
wasn't professional. It was just like we were doing a street performance.
And Mexico was just like, yeah, my grandma's going to come watch them.
I 3430. Yeah, right.
Hey, it's actually not 3430.
Holy hell.
Who's this?
It's Matt.
Hi, Matt.
I wanted to say hi. I'm actually on my way to work, and I'm a big podcaster, and I'm finally awake.
I wish he would say I'm a big podcaster.
It's
Not of your guys'
8:30.
show. I was podcasting Joe Rogan, but I thought I would call.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8:30. We're basically done. In 20 minutes, we're basically going home.
Yeah, in 20 minutes, half of our week is done.
I know you're almost going home, but, I was up earlier and you didn't answer earlier, so I figured I'd try calling
Why
again.
are you calling and yelling at us?
Yeah, Matt.
It's too early. It's too late in the day for this.
Yeah, half the day is gone.
God, if we do more work on accident than you've done in your whole life, Matt.
That is my favorite
Maybe
thing.
your Thursday, but it's still my Monday.
We love you, Matt. You take care now.
Goodbye, Matthew.
Hey,
that is my favorite phrase. That and the one that you guys are starting to piss me off. And then turn around after a normal conversation. That makes me happy that me and your dad, I think, would have got along so well.
You're starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
What did we do?
Yeah, and then you just turn away and walk away. And I've done more work on accident than you've done on purpose.
Oh, he owned me when he said that. Hey,
You said that to an intern once, and I only remember what that intern's name is anymore.
it's so harsh, man.
It is such. Well, they were being an ass.
I don't even remember who
I
it was.
can't
but I
remember
remember
who it
saying
was.
it. Was I mad when I said
Yes.
it? I think
it was a legit thing. You were like, we've done more work on accident than you'll ever do on purpose. And they're just like,
you're an intern. You don't get to talk back.
oh. Interns got too much rights after me.
Right?
Like, I was the last set of interns that just did what they were told.
Well, I even asked you was it this weekend? Whatever day.
This weekend.
So it was like a Thursday?
Yeah.
This last Thursday?
Could have been Wednesday afternoon.
I called you and I said, man, we need to get interns so we can goof around with them and like get them out. And you're like, good luck.
Yeah.
Like, we're never going to get them because they got rights.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
They got to write down their hours.
Look what happened to Sydney. She didn't do anything we asked her to do out and about. We had to have Jim do it.
Shh. The name we don't speak of.
Oh, yeah. Damn
As
it.
of right now, I don't know when
Expect a letter.
when is that gag order over?
Who knows? Got a cease and desist on that. We got a C and D about saying his name.
Yeah, no, were you at the
do
point
anything.
when you were interning, did you have to did you have to write what you learned because we omegled? Yeah, how do you write about omegling?
Yeah, I had to do that every week. I had to write a paragraph about what I learned, and then I wasn't. And then
Did you just BS the whole thing?
Oh, damn right I did, because this is what would happen. I wouldn't write it for like 2 months, and then Linda would be like, he's gotta write something. And then Tommy would just be like, here's one of my old interns ones. Just hand this in.
Good old Tommy.
And then I remember getting the phone call from Korea. I was on break. It was like 9:30. And I thought it was me getting asked to not come in anymore.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Was that right after S on a shingle?
No.
Because of what's her face?
Yeah, no. He was like, hey, you've been interning and working for free for about, I don't know, 18 months now. That was weird. Big flashes outside. But then, yeah.
You might be hungry.
I could be.
I don't know what you're saying because I'm not seeing it.
Well, no, it's not happening anymore.
I don't think you saw it.
No, I did see. Either way, he called me and said, yeah, you've been doing this for a while, and I know you come in for Jake's show in the afternoons, and we can't do that anymore. You can't, like, interning. You're supposed to stop interning after a year. And I was like, damn. He's like, so we're going to start paying you.
Oh, that's good.
So you're on payroll now. So every time you come in, make sure you keep track of your hours. And I was like, oh, S.
Colton, when he was had C.
Yeah. 93.
Was that it in Travers? Whatever. They had him not even on signing anything, paying him in Culver's gift cards to do remotes. Like, I'd be like, I can't do it. And then Ron would be like, well, can you get your little intern to do it? And I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
So he was doing remotes at that time. That's how radio was back then, man.
Radio still, they wish it could be like that. Yeah.
I would love to get an intern. I would like to get an out and about intern. Like, we can send them like on whatever day, Thursday, to go do stuff.
Remember when we made those people do up dogs?
We had listeners do that.
We were making that listener do an up dog. Right? Was it an up dog?
That was up dogs. Did we ever have an intern that could have done that? Like, out of our past interns, did we have any that had the personality to be like...
Evan.
Who's Evan?
Evan's a guy that we made come in and bring us pizza. He would have done anything for us.
We were his heroes.
We were literally his heroes.
I don't know. Like, I don't know of another intern that we had.
Guy Smiley would have.
Yeah, but...
He was so Christian.
Oh, he loved Jesus.
He... Such a big fan of Jesus.
Oh, big fan.
So that, like, we would have had to limit the things we could have him do. Like, there would be no sacrifices. Like, but he would do it because I think he was just too nice.
Jeff's daughter.
She would have done anything we asked her to.
She was really cool.
She really. I wonder what is she up to?
Last I knew, she was doing photography, but that's after we left or before we left.
Oh,
she was like at some Target doing photography.
Yeah.
Hey, really quick. Before we get into this take from Jake and Tanner, I forget his name, something Cullen maybe. He's the voice of Optimus Prime.
no clue.
He decided to do the voice of Optimus Prime after his brother, because he said he got an audition for this truck. He had to be a truck, and his brother said a truck. He goes, but it's a hero truck. And he said, whatever you do, don't be the stereotypical voice of a hero, real loud. And he said, try to do it the opposite way, just real calm, be a real hero. And that's how he got that voice to do Optimus Prime.
Nice.
Did you know he was the voice of Predator?
You mean
And
that's it?
he talks about how he got that. Here, listen. I mean, something so simple.
And made him a couple $1,000?
Probably, but it's kind of neat that you got to create that voice and they used it.
Yeah.
Because he could have done pretty much anything.
Yeah, it could have been a big roar. But he was like, no, it looks like a horseshoe crab.
I don't know. I thought that was cool. And then I went, how many people listening have no idea what the Predator is? And that's
Well, they've made 50 new ones, and they all
they
suck.
did.
All of them. The one with Olivia Munn sucks.
What? There's one with Olivia Munn?
Yeah, it's the newest one.
Wait,
the
what?
one with
Adrian Brody?
Adrian Brody. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't the best. Topher Grace was in it, so you know it's not going to be the best.
Predator versus Alien.
Alien versus Predator. Get the name right. That was
like
my favorite movie.
Those are fun,
Yeah,
right?
I loved that movie.
They're just fun.
I love that one. I love Alien versus Predator Requiem, or whatever it was called. Resurgence. Either way, had an R. APVR. I remember that. I liked that one too.
Yeah, I went to the theater and watched
So did
that.
I.
That's the one where
kid dies, like right in the beginning. I thought that was intense.
Part in that I thought like the Predator was going to make out with a human because they like didn't they like become friends or something?
Yeah, the Predator becomes in those movies becomes friends with all of them, or a Predator always does. I don't know.
Which I have never watched an Alien movie. I've never watched one, but apparently it's really good.
I haven't seen. Yeah, I mean I know what they are, and I saw Alien Covenant. No, I loved it.
Still holds up.
I still liked it. Oh no, I heard the original Aliens are still amazing.
That's what I'm
some
talking
of the
about.
best horror suspense films that you can make, because it's like basically one girl versus this alien. It's
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Oh, she's stuck in like a spaceship or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, the first one.
Yeah, I might have to watch those.
I want to. I've seen a couple of them, like the later ones, never the first one.
Hi, who's this?
Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. Have you played before?
Maybe 2 years ago.
Bye. Sorry,
Shell.
Sorry,
we love
Shelly.
you. What we're doing here is we're trying to do new people here.
For the money game.
For the money game. Yeah, any other game that we play, no piggy.
Yeah.
Call up.
But thank you for being honest, everybody, because we'll figure it out.
866-916-0959. We got $80. We're trying to get new voices on here. We got $80. A big thank you to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, it's Matt again.
Matt again. Have you played?
I never have.
All right, Matt. We're going to play Matt again.
All right.
5 questions. Tanner's going to take off his headphones, leave the room. He can't hear anything. Can't hear the questions nor your answers. I'm going to read these to you. If you get stuck, you can pass. Remember, you can only pass twice. Tanner will come back in the room when you're done. I'm going to put you on hold. He's going to get asked the same questions. If he wins $100 tomorrow for Tuesday, if you win, you're getting $80 today. And if there is a tie, we're going to go ahead and see who has the least amount of time is going to win that tiebreaker. Does it make sense?
Sounds good.
All right, Matt, again. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What is the name for the specialized nerve cell that transmits information chemically and electrically throughout the body?
Neuron?
Emma Watson is known for playing which character in Harry Potter?
The girl, I have no idea.
Which NFL team overcame a 25-point deficit to win the 2017 Super Bowl?
Pass.
Who interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 Video Music Awards?
No idea.
The island of Cozumel, a popular cruise ship port in the Caribbean, is part of which country?
Mexico.
Which NFL team overcame a 25-point deficit to win the 2017 Super Bowl?
I'm going to say the Patriots because they always win the Super Bowl. But
Time. All right, you can put your headphones back on, Tanner. How do you feel you did?
not so good.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold real quick. We'll come right back to you.
Good timing. I went pee-pee.
You went pee-pee in that time?
And washed my hands.
Oh, my Lord.
Good
job.
It doesn't have a far distance to travel, if you know what I'm saying.
I do. All right. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What is the name for the specialized nerve cell that transmits information chemically and electrically throughout the body?
Pass.
Emma Watson is known for playing which character in Harry Potter?
Hermione Granger.
Which NFL team overcame a 25-point deficit to win the 2017 Super Bowl?
The New England Patriots.
Who interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 Video Music Awards?
Kanye West.
The island of Cozumel, a popular cruise ship port in the Caribbean, is part of which country?
Mexico.
What is the name for the specialized nerve cell that transmits information chemically and electrically throughout the body?
A spinal cord cell. Spinal cell.
Hi, Matt again. Welcome
Matt
back.
again.
Hello.
Let's go through some of these answers. See if you're getting $80 today. All right, what is the name of the specialized nerve cell that transmits information chemically and electrically throughout the body? Matt again said neuron.
Oh, that
Tanner
sounds
said
right.
Spinal tap.
Spinal fluid cell. Spinal cord cell.
Neuron's correct.
Yeah, neuron sounded right. That's
Yeah.
Shut up!
It's a smart word.
That sounds like a real thing.
Emma Watson, known for playing which character in Harry Potter? He said the girl. Tanner said Hermione Granger. That's correct.
Damn right! Suck on that, Madigan!
We are at tied 1-1. Which NFL team overcame the 25-point deficit to win the 2017 Super Bowl? Matt passed, and then Matt again came back and said Patriots. Guess because they always win.
Dang it.
Tanner said Patriots. That's correct. 2-2.
I remember I took the day off after that game. And I said I'm happy I did because that was a great game to watch.
Island of Cozumel, a popular cruise ship. Am I saying that right?
Cozumel?
Cozumel. A popular cruise ship port in the Caribbean is part of which country? You both said Mexico. You're both correct.
Oh, no, it's going to come down to time. I don't know.
Who interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 Video Music Awards?
This is common sense.
And he said, I don't know. Tanner said Kanye West. Kanye West is
You moron! It's obviously Kanye! You don't remember
I
that?
don't know any of that stuff.
Taylor, I'm going to let you
I
finish.
could have guessed Kanye, I guess.
But
All right.
Beyonce had one of the best music videos of all time. You don't remember that?
Nope.
Get out of here.
All right.
I'm helping you get it back up to 600.
Too busy getting laid. Pay attention to things like that. All right, Matt, again, thank you, man. Appreciate it. There you go. $100 tomorrow when we play for our Friday, Normal People's Tuesday. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. Kyle on delay wants to know, what happens when all of your listeners play Take from Jake and Tanner? Do we start over? Yes, when we go through all 60 of you.
Makes me sad when people say that. Hey.
For the next few weeks, we're furloughed. And this week, because of the 4th, I don't know how it's working or why it's working, but we have Wednesday
Technically,
off.
our 2 furlough days were Wednesday and Thursday, and our 3 working days were Monday, Tuesday, Friday. But due to the holiday, everybody in the company gets off on Friday. So we are only going to work Monday, Tuesday this week.
It's rough.
It's hard life, man. Sucks, man. Knowing that half our week is done right now.
Like I said, man, I feel like one of the kids just staying home from summer school. We're fighting.
Yeah.
Asking mom if we can go swimming.
Yeah. Can we get a pool?
Calling her at work. Can we get the slip inside out? Would you be mad?
Would you be mad if we brought the hose in the house?
Man, back in the day, I didn't have sitters. We just fended for ourselves. At the age of like 9, I was donezo with sitters. Mm-hmm. I didn't even have them. My brother and sister were taking care of me, but they were 10 years older, so they weren't even there. They would leave. They literally would leave.
Yeah.
And go with their friends. And then
how long do you think you could leave Piper alone? Not with Dewey.
Right now?
Yeah, not with
For
Dewey.
quite a while until she could live off she would die from living off Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
And then when she ran out of Pop-Tarts, she would just starve.
Yeah.
So I have to feed her still.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so if you didn't have Dewey, like if Dewey was, you could be like, I could leave Piper home while I go to work. Hey, Pipes,
Yeah,
I'll be home.
Yeah. I could probably, I would hate that because she's alone.
Yeah, but
yeah, if I had to.
Like, you'd run it past her and be like, you're pretty good. Would you mind staying alone, or do you want to?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've left both of them for a minute. I went down to McDonald's to get them food.
And why not? Just, this is, and what
And
you
they didn't
say
even know I
is,
was gone.
you know what, that sucks the hardest. Yesterday, my kid was on her Kindle. She gets, into not a lot of screen time. This was part of her 10 minutes of screen time a day.
Oh, a week.
Yeah, a week. That's what she gets. Just 10 minutes.
What a good dad.
Yeah.
What a good dad.
Thank you. And I was outside changing the tires on the trailer. And then she was like 30 minutes went by. And she came out and she was like, why didn't you tell me you were outside?
Man,
I was
she's got a little mouth on her, doesn't she?
She is a lippy girl. Like, and lazy. God, am I a bad parent?
So you're getting...
Kayla and I are really ruining
Yeah, you should give her some YouTube just so she has some friends, so she can talk to some people.
She'll say things like satisfying now, like she's getting big words and stuff, and I was like, this is all, they're like, wow, you're smart. And I was like, all credit goes to YouTube. I ain't teaching her those words.
Yeah, my kid said technically the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where did you get that? But he can't say it right, so it's kind of cute still.
Yeah.
It's weird, though. My kids are getting to the age where they're really doing a lot of things just hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
And Angie and I are getting much more freedom. And this weekend, man, we were a lot of family time because on Thursday, I was like, Angie, I'm not even seeing my kids anymore. They're playing with their friends. Then they come in. Then we watch an episode of Handmaid's Tale. They're upstairs. They watch a movie. And then I get so tired, I go to bed. I go, this is too early in life to be that separated. Do you know what I mean? Like because they're wait until you get to that level where you're just letting your kid they can go.
See, I'm not gonna handle, because right now my ego at home is amazing because I am a guy. God to my kid. I want dad.
It goes
Where
way
is
soon.
dad? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it.
It'll go away. Then I think it comes back where you're like, oh, I do like my dad. But at one point,
Yeah, but she's got to get past, like, you know,
I feel bad for our
as
daughters.
you call it, the skank years.
I never. Again, Vienna, if you're listening to this podcast and you just popped this on, I've never once. This is years down the road.
This is morning.
When she's a much bigger skank.
Yeah, this is morning. If you're just tuning in, don't think I didn't catch that. Text JT.
I never.
Text JT to 71090 to hear Jake say earlier.
No, you did.
These girls were just dressed, you know, like your daughter's going to, all whorish.
I never said that. Vienna, again, if you're 18, I never said that. You'd have to go back. That was your father.
Just text JT to 71090.
By the way,
it right to your phone.
There's going to be something different by the time, if she ever gets these. She's never going to the only time she'll listen to this podcast is when we're dead.
That's true. She might find the hard drive when I'm dead.
And then want to go, oh, this would be neat. You know what's going to suck for our daughters, though? And my son, mostly the daughters, is their life is going to go on air. And they didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
They can't do nothing about it because they're ours.
Yeah, I own that. Like, I literally, you're part of me, so I'm going to ask you about as much as I ask the couch if it minds if I sit on it.
Right.
I don't care.
Don't sit on your kid, though.
No, you shouldn't sit on your kid unless
Jake
you're joking.
Tanner show.
Yeah.
Hey, Planet Fitness, they want to talk to you about their commitment to cleanliness. They're always clean. The club that's always been known for being clean is cleaner than ever, and they are ready to welcome you back. Let me just give you a few ways they're making this cleaner. Touchless check-in. You can avoid unnecessary contact by checking in using your digital key tag on the Planet Fitness app. Also, cleaning stations. So each of these cleaning stations throughout the club are going to be stocked with paper towels, disinfectant spray, and it's all effective against COVID-19. Hand sanitizer stations also be replenished regularly. Cardio distancing. So some of the cardio and strength machines not available for use. Not because they're mean, but they're doing it for just, for caution, to give members a little extra breathing room. So remember, $10 a month can get you in here. And if you go, you know what, I'm not ready. I don't want to, even though they're extremely clean, I'm just not ready to get back to the club. That's okay. Get to planetfitness.com and you can join the online workouts for you. $10 a month can get you into the Planet Fitness right by your house, whatever town, that one Planet Fitness, that whatever town. $10 a month can get you in that Planet Fitness right by your house in the town that you always go to. Or for $22 a month, you get a ton of VIP perks, including any Planet Fitness anywhere on the planet. No contract. All this information and how you can get signed up right now, planetfitness.com.